As they're lining up there, Charlie, going across the defensive line for the Bears, you got Josh Irvin in the one end, Luke Atkinson at the nose, Jonathan Cross at the tackle, at the wheel linebacker will be Jason Jones, at the Sam Jalquez Russ. The Mike will be Alexander Thursa. The Bear will be Jameer Sims. The left cornerback will be Cedric Thomas. The strong safety is Seneca Fuller Jr. Free safety is Christopher Dublin, and the right cornerback is Timothy Butler.
We talked to Coach Al Holland before the game. We're going to wait till they come out of the tunnel. Here they come out of the tunnel now and taking the field. Got the smoke effect and everything going on.
Yeah, it's a great
fireworks.
That's a great sight to see to be able to play some football here, Charlie.
Yes, sir. And Campbellsville making their way over to the sideline down here in front of us. And like the Bears have made it through the tunnel. And we spoke to Coach Al Holland a few moments ago earlier, and I think we'll go ahead and play that back right now. All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to UPIKE football here on a rainy Friday afternoon. We're here with Coach Al Holland. And Al, big game here today, always with Campbellsville.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a big one, and guys are excited to be back playing at home. It looks a little different with the stands pretty much empty today, and the weather don't help the cause, but I know the guys are excited to be back out on the field here at home. It's been so long since we've been here. But, you know, we continue to overcome adversity and keep fighting to be able to play each and every week.
You know, had a tough game last week. A lot of things didn't fall into place, and it's just so hard to play in these times.
It is, and, you know, we can't make excuses. We got to continue to find a way and find answers to win ball games. And the kids, it didn't sit well with them. So, you know, they coming out with a little chip on their shoulder today, and hopefully we can play really well here at home and get a big win offensively, defensively teams today.
I know we talked about earlier that this is a team that Campbellsville likes to sling it around the field. Is this rain going to change that?
Well, you know, hopefully that plays into our hands, you know, because we got some experience in the secondary, and hopefully we can get some balls in our hands. You know, they played a freshman quarterback against Thomas Moore a week ago and then played another kid as well. So, you know, hopefully we can change the looks up and make it tough for him today, and our guys can get our hands on the ball and make some plays and create some short fields for the offense, and hopefully, you know, come up with some points today.
You know, offensively, I know that this a game you like to make about 50-50 most of the time.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tough year for us, losing, you know, Xandre Willis and Darius Gibson, and, you know, it's the next guy up mentality. So, you know, week one, you've seen Alex Sanders, Jaden Neese. You also seen Alex Shelton in the backfield, our tight end that's played receiver, tight end in the Wild Bear and everything for us. So, you know, you'll see a variety of different guys back there. And then also, you know, Trayvon Wofford has the opportunity to carry the football some for us, too, with his athletic ability.
And the Bears set to kick it away. Campbellsville back, and the Bears going to kick it line drive. It'll be taken at the 4-yard line by the Tigers. They'll try to bring it out. Bears, pretty good coverage. They're going to stop him right at the 20-yard line. Let's see. Did you get the number of the – let me see when he gets up.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers in there.
Looks like he's at 80. I think that was number 80 on the return.
Okay.
Well, that's not who you got listed, but number one.
Number one. Tate Pringle. Yeah, Pringle had a big game against Thomas Moore.
Marked the ball just outside the 20-yard line, between 20 and the 21. And the Tigers will take it, and they'll run the pro set offense. Looks like it'll be twins to the left, one wide out right. One back, single back in backfield. Pike will show them blitz over here on the outside.
The wide receiver's not covered as well.
They're playing a zone, I think, on that. And they're going to hand it off up the middle. Good defense that time by the Bears. It's at 48. And they're 19 looked like on the tackle.
That's number 22 on the carry for the Tigers, Josh Hinton.
Timothy Butler on the tackle for the Bears. I believe it was 19.
They'll call it a loss of one,
yep.
Maybe no gain. Yeah,
well, that'd be a loss of one. He's inside the 20.
They'll call it 2nd and 11.
Second down and 11 again. Now they'll go out of the shotgun, twins each way. There's motion coming to the near side. And back to throw quickly. And they're going to throw it out in the middle. It's going to be caught. And pretty good coverage on there by the Bears. He'll get about 3, maybe 4 yards. And that's going to be it. That was number 9, Odin.
Yeah, nice defense on the Bears there. Charlie had 3 defenders around him. The quarterback, Chase Elmore, did a nice job of squeezing that football in a tight spot.
So we'll call it a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 8 now coming up for the Tigers. Twins each way again now for the Tigers. In the shotgun. There's motion. And back to throw. And being chased from behind, throws it. And it's going to be picked. And the Bears going to get great field position here. And hold on to the football, whatever you do.
Hey, the ball's loose.
Yep. And the Bears say they have it. We'll see. So that is Chase Elmore wearing number 6 now, not like on the okay, not number 10. So make sure you make that change back. The depth chart had him listed as 10.
Had the interceptions by number 39, Jaquez Russ.
Big play for the Bears. Good start defensively for the Bears.
And the Bears come out on the first two possessions where Campbellsville throwing the football, the zone defense there. Kind of confused Elmore a little bit. They threw it into some coverage. Russ did a nice job of stepping in now. The Bears offense is able to get the turnover. Let's see if they can cash in some points, Charlie.
Yeah, they really need to at this spot on the field. You really need 6. You don't need a field goal. Twins left. Kind of a power eye looking formation out of that shotgun. And they're going to hand it off in the backfield. Trying to get to the outside. He's going to get about a yard. Sanders. Alex Sanders on the carry.
Yeah, Sanders did a nice job to get on the outside. The Campbellsville defense did a nice job as well to kind of cutting off that lane. Something I did notice that Clark had single one-on-one coverage on the bottom down here, Charlie. Now he's on the top of the screen, as you can see. Still one-on-one coverage. Maybe look for a Coach Holland and take a shot to Clark.
Now we got Sheldon in the backfield now at tailback. One wide out right, Twins to the left. Wofford. And he's going to fake it, hands it. They got a man open, and Artis Clark, I believe, with the catch out inside the 24. So it'll be a gain of about 5 on the play. Well, they're going to say we'll mark him on the 25.
Bring up a 3rd down and 5, Charlie.
Big 3rd down play here coming up for the Bears. And changing some personnel here. Going to put Clark wide to the left. That'll be Twins left. Shelton will be the single setback in the backfield.
Down to 10 on the play clock.
Looks like we got a slot inside on the right there. They're going to have to hurry up and get this one away. And going to throw it out wide to Shelton. And Shelton, he's going to be hard to bring down for 5 yards, man. I tell you, he's down inside the 20. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bears at about the 18-yard line, looks like.
You know, Charlie got 11 players on defense for Campbellsville, and 9 of them was in on that tackle to bring down Shelton. But he's able to catch the football in the backfield, got enough for the 1st down for the Bears.
Well, you know, you look at him, he's a good-sized young man there. Shelton is a 6 foot, 220-pound wide receiver tight end.
And that's a solid 220,
yes,
too, Charlie.
Is. So now it'll be Twins over here to the right for the Bears. One wide out wide to the left. Over here on the near side, that is Sutton by himself.
110 on the play clock.
And Shelton again in the shotgun. And they're going to have we got a flag. What we got? Official's going to, what's he going to call here? It's going to be on the Bears. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Did he move the football? Is that what they're saying?
He must have moved the football because it was caught on knees.
So 1st and 15 now coming up for the Bears. They'll change the play up a little bit. Twins to the left, right again. One wide out left. Shelton will be the single setback to the right of Wofford. And they may want to run this one. They're going to run this one up the middle. And Shelton trying to get to the outside, bounces, and he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Number 25 for Campbellsville in on the stop. Roel Whitaker playing a position called monster on defense.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 19 for the Bears.
Oh, shout out to Jeff Campbell. He just gave me a text. He said he's a solid 220 as well. Charlie. Going to have an offside free play here.
Bears throwing it downfield, and we could have had you could have an offensive or defensive pass interference. Yeah, he bumped him.
You know, that's a good spot to go with the football as well, too. If you had a free play, throw it up to Artis Clark up top there, but you're going to have an offsides on Campbellsville.
So that'll make up for the Bears' illegal procedure penalty, but still be 2nd down and about 2 or 3.
I think it's going to, be a 2nd and 15, Charlie.
Yep. So second down and 15. And let's see, the Bears will come back out. Looks like twins to the left and one wide out right. Shelton will still be the tailback in this situation.
5 on the play clock.
And back to throw is Wofford. And Wofford under pressure. And he's going to throw it on the run down the field. It'll be incomplete. And it'll bring up a third down for the Bears.
Wofford did a nice job of getting on the outside, held on the football as long as they can. Give those receivers a little bit longer to get open.
Well,
but Campbellsville did such a good job defensively to cut off all the receivers.
That's something that's better for him now. Is he's been, he's third year here in the program. He knew to throw that one away.
Also, Campbellsville was getting a lot of good push at that line of scrimmage right now, Charlie.
Trying to see who that is that we've got down over there.
We're 47.
47 for the Bears. He was running that
Chase
slot.
Owens.
They're throwing it down toward the base. An incomplete, and that should have been pass interference. He had his hands in the back. It was intended down there for Sutton, and he'll bring up a fourth down. The Bears will try to kick the field goal here.
Fourth down.
This will be
Should be about a 40-yard attempt, Charlie.
Yeah, this is where they spot it, where the kicker spots it at here. Well, it'll be a 40 or a 39. Let's see, it's going to be a 39-yard, 40-yard field goal. He makes up his mind now.
Zaniel Phillips doing handling the kicking duty today for the Bears. A senior out of Swanee, Georgia.
Really need this one here if we can get it. Snap's good, holds down. The kick is no good. Line drive.
Really didn't even have a shot. Didn't get up. Wasn't able to get up in the air. I wasn't able to see his footing to see if he may have slipped there, but his line drive kick. So the Bears unable to do anything with the turnover, Charlie. Yep. They get to pick up a first down, then a penalty, and a couple of possession plays got behind the line of scrimmage and missed the field goal. So now you'll have Campbellsville taking over the football from the 23-yard line.
Not the way you wanted to start out with that kind of field position. So it'll be first and 10 from the 23 now for the Tigers. They're going to go with the more of a spread, try to run a sweep out of it. And, boy, nice job again by the Bears at the line of scrimmage. And let's see where the mark's at. It's going to be no gain or a loss of 1.
Take Pringle on the carry for the Tigers on the jet sweep.
And they're going to put him down at the 21-yard line or 22-yard line. We'll call it second down and 11.
Pringle, they definitely want to get the football in his hands as much as possible today.
So trips to the left, one wide out right.
Let's have equipment. Yep, I seen the Bear player come over pointing to his helmet. They had sent in a substitute for the Bears.
And now we're ready to go back to play. And they're going to hand it off again. And another nice tackle at Linus. Who was that? Got him in the backfield.
Number 6 for the Bears.
6 for the Bears is Chris Dublin. Dublin with a nice play, and we're going to call it. They're going to move the chain. Nope, no gain.
Dublin's a defensive back, also a kick returner for the Bears.
3rd and 11. Twins each way now for the Bears. For the Tigers, sorry. Elmore in the shotgun. He's going to have motion coming to the near side. And now he gets trips to the right, one wide out left. Elmore takes his time, looking to throw again. And tries to throw it short. That one is incomplete. Threw it behind his intended receiver.
Again, trying in the vicinity of Pringle once again. No, that's I'm sorry, it's number 4.
Number 4 is
Howard Smith.
That's Kenner.
For the Tigers.
Is it?
Kenner. I'm sorry, they got 2 number 4s listed on the depth chart. Yep.
Yeah.
Kenner.
Yeah. Well, it could be either one. That's hard when you got 2 number 4s. I agree. And here comes the punting situation now for the Tigers. And Bears come after it. They don't get it. This one will be, and they'll be fielded, and they'll try to run it back. Nice move so far. Gets up near midfield with it.
Cedric Thomas on the return for the Bears.
Yep, good field position for the Bears.
Charlie, there's a nice defensive stand by UPIKE in order to go to flag on the play here, Charlie. See what this call is. You have a very interested Bears player looking on as well, too, and he's holding his hands up like, I don't know what I did, Coach. I don't think
anybody hit the punter, did they? I didn't see that. So
I know Timothy Butler for the Bears is pleading his case to Al Holland right now.
Let's see. Well, they're going to pick it up and talk about it here in a minute, maybe. It's on the Bears. It's obvious. I mean, I don't think there's any question about that. Is it? What is it? It's going to be the question. Or are they just going to? Okay. They will add 5 yards to the, take 5 yards away from the return.
So the illegal formation on the defense, I guess, over the long snapper.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's a safety rule that's in play there to protect the snapper. He lined up over the long snapper, and the official threw the flag. Like I said, it just backs the Bears up to their own 45.
And they'll still have it 1st and 10. Wofford in the shotgun. You got trips to the right, one wide out left. And they're going to do a little cutback play right there, kind of a counter. Let's see. 23 on the carry, wasn't it?
Sanders on the carry for the Bears. Again, they're only picking up 1 yard right now. The offensive line for the Bears not getting a lot of protection right now for the backs and quarterback.
Twins each way. Wofford in the shotgun.
4 wide.
Looks back to the sideline again. 8:30 to play here in the first quarter. No score. And here comes the blitz up the middle. Wofford looking to throw. And we got a flag. And there's a big play. Shelton has the first down if it stands. And if everybody's moving, let's see what the flag's going to be. Let's see.
The Bears are pretty confident it's on the Tigers.
It may have been where they were bringing the blitz. It may be offsides. You never know. I mean, let's see. And they're not moving. Yep, it'll be declined. Be declined. It'll be 1st and 10 Bears out at the 44-yard line. Offsides. They'll move it actually to the 43-yard line. My bad. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Wofford in the shotgun. There's Shelton in motion. They're going to give it to him on. No, Wofford keeps it, and Wofford fumbles it. Don't know who. Looked like the Bears may have gotten it. They did.
Yeah, the center William Neese was able to fall in football for the Bears there, and that's something. Wofford had a nice play there, but on a day like this where it's kind of misty rain, that football is going to be very slick.
Tuck that thing in. Don't carry it like a loaf of bread,
no,
as they used to tell us. I don't know if they called it. They say that anymore. Of course, they don't know what a loaf of bread is anymore. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Bears. Twins each way now for the Bears. Wofford in the shotgun.
2nd and 6.
Sanders in the backfield with him. Wofford has motion. Again, bringing motion to the near side. Be trips now to the left. Wofford looking to throw, and he's going to throw it out wide. Incomplete. Intended out there for Sutton.
Had a couple of blockers on this side as well. Charlie Will design play by the Bears. The pass a little too high, though.
Kind of a flanker screen they were trying to set up there.
Trying to give it to Damian Sutton. So bring up 3rd down and 6 from the 39-yard line.
So now it'll be Bears will come out with twins each way.
Earlier, Charlie had Chase.
Look for this. Looks like the wild bear formation. No, Wofford's back there.
Also, number 47, Chase Owens, checked back in the game. You can check that earlier, injured. He's checked back in the ball game.
He'll be in motion, Wofford. And Wofford's going to keep it himself. Tries to get to the outside. And Wofford has the first down. Good run that time by the quarterback, Trayvon Wofford.
Yeah, for the second time on this drive, the Bears pick up another first down. And Wofford, we talked about in the pregame, Charlie, he's very dangerous as on a design quarterback keeper there. But he's probably more dangerous with his legs.
Yeah, you're right. You know, there's no question about that. So this time it'll end up, looks like the Bears going to run at least twins over here to the right side. Going to go out of the shotgun formation. Wofford, don't think he was ready for that snap. He's going to run it. He's running that one out of a broken play, no gain.
Yeah, had the 2 wide receivers to have a couple of slants going there, but I think it was a miscommunication or misunderstanding on Wofford's part. Hey, we're doing this on 1 or on 2. Everybody else thought it was on 1. Wofford thought it was on 2. Luckily, he got the football, get back to the line of scrimmage, bring up 2nd down and 10 from 31.
Actually, nice job catching the football when he wasn't ready for it to handle the snap like that. So 2nd down and 10. Twins to the left. Wofford gets everybody set. Takes it, he's looking to throw. Shelton back there for protection. He's got an in and out of the hands of his intended receiver out there.
Chase
Owens.
We've got a flag down here, Charlie. May have maybe it might be on the Bears offensive lineman. Little hands to the face.
Let's see.
As I see a Campbellsville Tigers helmet is off. 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each time.
Oh, the old
The offset.
the offsetting penalties. I always love that when you get to unsportsmanlike conduct instead of deciding which one initiated it, but they always do that.
After the play was over, both players were kind of going at each other, and neither one wanted to stop. So, and then he had a Campbellsville Tiger helmet come off, and well, after the whistle, so the official threw the flag on both players. So we've got 3rd down and 10 here with 31, though, Charlie.
Twins to the right, 1 wide out left. 29. Wofford in the shotgun. Waiting on the snap, looking to throw again. Wofford steps up. He's going to seize an opening. Wofford may have the speed to get to 1st down here, and it's going to be close. I think he's going to be about a yard short.
You know, there, Charlie, he saw man-to-man coverage. Once he saw everybody's backs turned, Wofford just took off of there. They'll pick up 9 on 3rd and 10, bringing up 4th down to 1. And I wouldn't be surprised, Coach Alden.
I put money on him going forward on this one, 4th and 1.
And Braden Bull Hunter checks back in for the Bears, too, on that right tackle position as well.
And you'll see, you'll put the big man out, Shelton in the backfield. 6 or 8? 8, yeah. 28. And Twins to the left.
Under 10 on the play clock.
And they're looking to take snap. Wofford's going to carry it himself. And he's got the 1st down and more. And he's down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Bears with 4:57 left here in the 1st quarter. No score in the ball game.
So the 2nd time on this drive, Charlie Wofford's able to pick up a 1st down with his legs. Again, a called quarterback sneak on that time.
And the Bears in good situation right here. 1st and goal from the just inside the 10, right at the 10-yard line. And you may see more of these quarterback draws.
Offensive line starting to get a little push here as well, Charlie.
Wofford in the shotgun. No, is that Shelton? Can't tell. That's Wofford. Yep.
Gives it Sanders.
And Sanders, nice cut back. You'll get for a gain of about 1. Bring up 2nd down and goal now from the 9.
Yeah, Sanders is a very shifty back, and if he can, usually if he can make 1 cut and go, he's very crafty there. But Campbellsville forced him to make 2 cuts that time and slowed him down.
See what you got here. The Bears will come back out. They'll bring out Twins to the left, 1 wide out right. Got Shelton in that tight end spot over here on the right side in a slot back position. You may see. Watch they don't run right off of Shelton's hip right here. Take the snap and bringing Shelton in. Got a man in the end zone. If you can get it to him, it is incomplete.
Had a little bit of contact early, but there's no advantage or disadvantage caused by the receiver or the defensive back there. Flashed open, Wofford held on the football maybe a split second too long, bringing up 3rd down and 9.
I think he was looking hard to go to Shelton on that one.
It's not a bad place to look, Charlie.
No, it's not. I mean, so 3rd down and goal from the 9-yard line now for the Bears.
Got one-on-one coverage up top with Clark.
Wofford in the shotgun, back to throw. And he's going into the corner, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Ortiz Clark.
That's hard to do with the size of Ortiz Clark.
Well, Charlie, if I was playing quarterback and I had Ortiz Clark one-on-one on the outside, I'm throwing it to number 11.
Absolutely. That's good calls. The Bears go on top 6-0 here. With 3. Okay, they did call pass interference on the play. I was wondering if they would. But the result of the play is a touchdown because he caught it. So. And here comes the extra point attempt.
Daniel Phillips come back in and kick once again for the Bears. Footing is going to be a key on a misty day.
Yes, it is. Kick is up. That one looks good. Nope. Wide right, looks like. So 6-0 Pikeville with 3:24 to play here in the first quarter, Gary.
I tell you what, better looking drive there for the Bears. Got the football down mainly on the ground, Charlie. They picked up the 1 first down, the pass over to Shelton. But then it was 2 first downs by Wofford on the ground, and then he found Ortiz Clark in the corner for the touchdown.
Bears still don't have a handle on the kicking game right now, though. That could be a problem. This could be in a. Of course, they got the 6. I guess that's better. That's pretty good. Leading at 6-0. Got 3:24 left here in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter right now.
But so you have Campbellsville primarily just throwing the football, trying to get the passing game going, but UPIKE forced the turnover, and they had 2 possessions, forced the turnover, forced the punt, mainly getting their yardage on the ground.
And the Bears have been milking the clock. They've been letting that play clock go down under 5 just about every time, too, so kind of speeding the game up a little bit. UPIKE's defense has come to play today. They've done a good job defensively. And looks like the Bears Headley set to kick it away, the freshman out of Johnson Central.
Got a good-looking leg. Good leg. I'm sorry. I saw him kick last year. Very strong leg.
And everybody set, ready to go. The kick is on its way, and it's going to go down to about the 14-yard line. Big return this time, and they'll get it out near the 35. Bears say they have it. Let's see. I didn't see the fumble. Let's see. Well,
I didn't see a bing bag come out.
I didn't either. Let's see what the officials. They must. Well, I guess they're going to talk about it. It's going to be Bears football. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10.
I'm sorry, Charlie. That's the recovery by Dalton Sebastian, the redshirt sophomore from Garrett County High School.
Well, now they're still discussing it. One official's calling it one way, one the other, I think.
And Coach Holland out there pleading his case as well, too. 93.
Let's see what the call's going to be. We've not yet. I just saw one of the officials pointing toward the Pikeville goal line.
Coach Holland he's pointing in the direction of UPIKE. So call him down before the fumble, so Campbellsville will retain possession. A
lot of discussion on that one. 6-0 Pikeville right now, 3:15 to play here in the first quarter.
Charlie, a little update with UPIKE baseball. They're playing in Bethel, Tennessee, trailing 3-2 in the top of the 7th. They got a 3-game series this weekend.
Got Twins right, one wide out left now for the Tigers. Elmore in the pistol this time. Takes it, and he's going to hand it off up the middle, and there's a good run up the middle to about the 38, maybe 39-yard line for the Tigers.
I think it was number 29, Cameron Morissette, on the carry. 6'1", 259 freshman out of Alabama.
So we'll call it a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Twins right, one wide out left, and the kind of a I formation out of the backfield. Well, not really. Got a slot over here to the right. Out of the pistol this time, Elmore. He's looking back to the sideline. Changing his play call maybe. And he's going to take the snap, hands it up again. And trying to get to the outside. Bears, good pursuit that time. He'll get out across the 40 to about the 42. That'll be a gain of about 3, looks like. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2 now for the Tigers.
Tackled by number 6, Christopher Dublin, who's already been on a couple of plays today for the Bears. Did a nice job. Morissette come out, had a one-on-one situation there. Dublin, given him a lot of size, did a nice job taking his legs out and brought him to the ground.
Twins each way now. Elsmore looking to throw, and he's got his man, and it's a 1st down and then some. Bears having a hard time tackling him. They finally bring him down inside the 40. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. That was a pretty good play. That was, what, about 17 yards?
Elmore over to Patrick Olden, a 5'11 freshman out of Tampa, Florida. Got the football in a short reception, knew what to do with the football, and got out to the Bears' the 39-yard line.
And the Tigers lining up quick. They got twins to the left, wide out in the slot to the right.
The first down in the first quarter here for the Tigers.
In the shotgun. Has motion. Elmore looking, going to hand it off up the middle, and gets about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8 coming up now for the Tigers.
That tackle for the Bears is number 3, Josh Irvin, for the tackle. Faked the jet sweep over to Pringle, gave it to Morissette on the inside there. Irvin did a nice job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Twins right, one wide out to the left for the Tigers. Slot to this on the right side over here as well. Elmore coming out of the pistol, hands it off up the middle again, and out across the 35 to the 34. A pickup of, 3?
As a Morissette on the carry once again, number 90, Jonathan Cross on the tackle for the Bears, freshman out of Marietta, Georgia.
So third down and 6 coming up now for the Tigers. Elmore looking to throw, throws it out wide, and he's incomplete. Had his man, he just couldn't hold on to it. Tate Pringle.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up a 4th down and 6 now for the Tigers.
Looks like they're going to come out and pump the football potentially.
It would not be a field goal, I wouldn't think, from this distance. I guess it could be.
Yeah. Well, it'll be around 52 yards if they do.
Well,
and the wide receiver, Tate Pringle, is somebody you got to look out for. He's going to come in. Looks like he's going to be handling the punting duties.
yes.
He's scored a pair of touchdowns last week. He's one of the wide receivers. So heads up for a fake.
Yep. And he is looking at it. He's looking to throw it. Yep. Now he's going to quick kick it. That's get away from that one. Let it. And Tigers will stop it down inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line.
Tell you, nice play by Pringle. He's athletic enough that the defense did come to him. That he could, if they go away from too quick, he can scamper for the first down. But then also gave his coverage team a lot more time to get down. They pins the Bears at the 6-yard line.
So Bears will have it 1st and 10 from the 6, but they do have the football. That's the main thing. And let's see, we got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bears leading it 6-0.
Especially this end of the field, Charlie, this deep. Definitely look for the Bears, maybe even another design quarterback run.
Right.
To end the first period, probably.
Wofford will be in the shotgun. Shelton beside of him. And he's going to give it to Shelton. Shelton rumbles down to about the 15-yard line. That'll be won't be a first down, but it'll be close. It'll bring up a 2nd down and about 2 maybe.
That's what you call running north to south there, Charlie.
Yep. And that may be the last play of the first quarter as the clock running down. And the Bears will take it to the break, 6-0. We'll take a break and be right back on the UPIKE Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Hambley Athletic Complex. After one period of play, UPIKE leading this one 6-0. Campbellsville took the opening kickoff. The Bears intercepted the football and missed a field goal. Next possession for Campbellsville, UPIKE forced a punt, and the Bears go down and score a touchdown. Wofford to Ortiz Clark, but the extra point was missed, making it 6-0. Campbellsville then picked up the first down in the first quarter. It was a Elmore to Olden pass, and then the Bears held them on downs, and then they pinned the Bears deep to the own 6-yard line, and then Alex Shelton picked up a 9-yard carry, and then we start the second period, Charlie.
Yep. It'll be 2nd down and 1 coming up now for the Bears. Ball out near the 10-yard line. Twins right, 1 wide out left now for the Bears. Shelton will be the tailback. Wofford. Is everybody set? Takes a snap, and he's again going to give it to Shelton. And Shelton rumbles for the first down, I think. Yeah, they're going to give him the mark. He's going to pick up about 2.
Yeah, on that handoff, Charlie Shelton kind of fumbled the football, so he had to stop his momentum, make sure he secured the football. Strong enough to get that extra yard, though, to pick up the first down for the Bears.
Shelton, the ball carrier. First down, Bears.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Jaden Eastwood checking the game for the Bears.
Wins right, 1 wide out left. Bears gets everybody set.
10 on the play clock.
Yeah, Wofford in the shotgun. Got Shelton at the slot back this time. And they're going to look and they're going to try to throw it downfield to Shelton, and it's going to be knocked down.
Nice play by
number 27, yeah.
DeCory Williams, a freshman defensive back out of Louisville, Kentucky. Shelton, if he makes that grab there, Charlie,
he may be rumbling down the field.
He's still running. Nice play by the defensive back. Again, it shows Shelton versatility as well. He's played the tight end, played the running back. Again, like we talked about pregame, he runs out that wild bear as well.
Empty backfield this time. No, I'm sorry. Are you hiding back there? I can't see him.
And Jaden Neese is playing peekaboo with you, Charlie.
And bring him back to this side now. Twins to the left. 1 wide out right. Now get over here behind Shelton. Bears looking to throw, and they're going to throw it out incomplete. Artis Clark running with that one before he tucked it.
Yeah, he saw the hit coming, kind of took his eye off the football. Again, on a day like this, kind of a misty day, it's going to be hard to make you grab even when you're looking football all the way into your hands, but especially when you take your eyes off of it. But it brings you up 3rd down and 10.
Today's all about ball control. You got to keep control of the football.
We've already seen the ball on the ground a couple different times already through 1 quarter of play as well.
Twins to the left, 1 wide out right now for the Bears. Wofford in the shotgun. Takes the snap, and he's looking to throw and trying to get out of pressure. Rolls out, throwing it downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Intended over there for Shelton, I believe, wasn't it? Or was that?
I think it might be Sutton.
Sutton, okay. So bring up 4th down and 10. The Bears will have to punt it away here.
I'm sorry, it was intended for Victor Johnson.
Okay.
For the Bears. Unable to make the catch, though.
So Bears set to punt it away. What we got back deep here is that Crothers? 3? I can't see them. Or is that, I can't see his.
I think it's 9.
9, okay. That'd be Patrick Oden.
For the handling the punting duty for the Bears, Joseph Sandorf, a freshman from Florida.
Punts away.
And the flag.
There's the flag. Here it comes.
Flag's coming out.
That will be roughing.
And I tell you
That's probably roughing the kickers. That'll be a 1st down.
I don't quite understand the official there. He pulls the flag out. The punter's laying on the ground. He throws the flag and hits the punter, which I know you're supposed to throw the flag where the penalty happened at.
Well, that's where it happened at.
And the reason why I say that is been about 20 years ago in an NFL football game. An offensive lineman, the official threw the flag, hits him in the eye, and puts his eye out.
Right.
Orlando Brown playing for the Cleveland Browns. This is about 20 years ago.
Big break right there for the Bears. Ball out at the 32 now, 1st and 10.
This drive started at the 6-yard line, and the Bears are able to get out of their end zone a little bit. They get a little bit of breathing room here. Also, let's see if the Bears keep
the old shadow of their own goalpost.
Oh, I like that, the shadow. Yes, sir.
That's the age-old call right there.
I like it.
Twins to the left this time for the Bears. 1 wide out right. Shelton the single setback. And Wofford takes it and looking to throw. Got it out wide. Is that Clark?
That's Johnson, I believe.
Sorry, I saw 1. I couldn't see.
Yeah, Johnson's a very shifty receiver. Again, we talked about him as that freshman. Let me see. He's the sophomore out of Florence, South Carolina.
Picks up about 6, 2nd down and 4.
Very shifty receiver. He gets his hands on the football, knows what to do with it.
Twins right, 1 wide out to the left for the Bears. Wofford again in the shotgun back there with Shelton. Showing the blitz. And he's going to hand it to Shelton. Shelton's going to try to get to the outside this time and gets about a yard. That's going to be about it.
Yeah, he wanted to bounce that thing inside, Charlie. A lot of traffic, tried to go on the outside there. Again, Campbellsville, well defended play. Was able to bring him down. We have a bear down here, Charlie.
We've got a bear down. Like I say, they're going to do it. They're going to give him a gain of 2. It'll be third down and 2 coming up for the Bears here in a moment.
Charlie, I think it's Chase Owens once again.
Wow. He's taking a lot of punishment right now, isn't he? That is ankle they're looking at, I think. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we got that. 47 is the number that was
Chase Owens.
Chase Owens. You are correct.
You think we should send this back to the station, Charlie, make it a break in?
He's getting up. He's all right.
Oh, there, yeah.
He's all right. You can tell.
He's going to rub some dirt on. I think he's going to be all right, isn't he?
He'll be back in a few minutes probably. I don't know. He's limping a little bit. He's got a wrap on his knee, so it may just be bruised up a little bit. We'll see if he comes back later or not. But it'll be third down and 2 for the Bears. Everyone on the sideline huddling with Coach Al Holland and Justin Lamb, the offensive brain trust. Come back out on the field. It'll be twins to the right, one wide out left for the Bears. And we got Shelton in the backfield again. Wofford waiting on the snap, takes it. He's going to give it. Nope, going to keep it. Going to throw it out wide to Ortiz Clark. And he should have the first down there with the initial spot of the catch. It will be the first down out at about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, so you had 3 of the more important offensive players, or the skill players for the Bears, Wofford, Shelton, and Clark involved there. Wofford had the read and give it to Shelton. If not, pulled away and look for Ortiz Clark.
Either one of those are good options.
I was going to say, it's like eating off a buffet. You got a lot of good options to go
That's
to
right.
there.
First and 10 Bears. And let's see, twins to the left, one wide out right. Clark over here by himself. They've got the secondary shading over here to this side looking for him. And little flanker screen on that side over there, and it's going to be caught. And it's close to a first down. Let's see, who was that? I can't. Is that 8?
That's number 80.
80, okay.
Ben Henson.
Okay, nice job for
redshirt freshman out of Lyman, South Carolina. Very shifty receiver as well. A nice quick read by Wofford. Get the football in his to the wide receiver's hand.
Must have stepped out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Will be first and 10. Twins to the right, one wide out left. Wofford coming up, making a change. I don't know. Look for the. Yep, he's gonna move on the other side. Look for him to hand the ball off right here to Shelton, maybe off that left side. He sees something there. And Shelton taking it up the field. He's rumbling down the field inside the 30, and they push him out at about the 26-yard line.
I tell you,
you saw that one coming.
Yeah.
I mean, he saw something there. You can see Wofford, and he was talking to the tackle on, hey, block that this way. I'm going to send him that way.
And I tell you, Charlie, the left tackle, Jalen Stone, and the left guard, Danian Cray, big credit for picking up first down for the Bears. Shelton knew what to do with the football, but you got to give those guys up front some credit as well.
They spot him right at the 25-yard line, first and 10 for the Bears. Twins to the right, one wide out left. Shelton, again, the single setback. Changing the play from the sideline. Wofford takes the snap, and they're going to give it to Shelton again. And Shelton picks up about 5 yards down to the 20.
And why not keep on going to Shelton there, too? Getting a really good push up front for the Bears.
You know, this field is named after Hillard Howard. He had a saying when he was coaching football. You know what that was? Run it again.
Run it again. That's right.
You know, it's kind of like that old coaching adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, it's like you go to the dentist's office using that Novocaine.
Yeah.
Give it time. It'll work.
Yep. So twins to the right, one wide out left now for the Bears. Wofford gets everybody set.
Neeson in the backfield with him, Charlie.
And he's going to throw it out wide. And if he can get out of it, he might get the first down, but I don't think he will. I think he'll be close. It'll be third down and about a yard.
Henson on the reception once again for the Bears.
The ball a little underthrown. He had to come back to it, and he put his hand down for balance, and that kind of lost his momentum. Well, So 3rd down and 1 at the 17-yard line. Twins right, one wide out left. Wofford out of the shotgun.
And Charlie, I said something incorrectly earlier. Micah Lee, number 64, is in at left guard for the Bears.
Wofford moving Neese up even with him in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. And he is the throw. Got his man downfield. And it is incomplete.
You want to say it hit the ground?
Yeah, it hit the ground, yeah. Well, so that'll bring up 4th and 1.
Something I don't quite understand. Again, it was an offensive player can put their hand in the defensive player's face mask and push. But if you do it the opposite, it's a penalty. So I think Wofford trying to create a little separation. They're trying to throw the football on the run, almost about completion.
But no, the stiff arm's a legal move on the offensive end. Yeah.
I mean, it's just I know I've heard coaches always talk about. I don't know why the offensive players can put the safety issue there, but it brings up 4th and 1 here. I look at Coach Holland maybe calling a timeout here, Charlie.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout as well. 9:20 to play here in the first half. 6-0 UPIKE. This is the UPIKE Sports Network. To the Hamley Athletic. Welcome back to the Hamley Athletic Complex. 6-0 UPIKE leading this one here. With 9:20 to go in the first half, they have it 4th down and 1. So a big decision to be made here for the Bears. I'll tell you right now, if it's me, I run play. I don't. Our field goal, we missed an extra point and a field goal. I'm not real confident in that right now.
Number 10, who I'll be giving the football to as well.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good call. Actually, what I would do, I would run him up the middle in a dive, pull it out, let Wofford go right behind him. But we'll see. And he's in. That's the lineup we're looking at. Twins right. Wofford in the shotgun. Shelton the single. Oh, they're going to go to the Wild Bear. And they're going to head straight to. And it's going to be 1st and 10 inside the 14-yard line.
I know they had the point of attack, but look like maybe a Campbellsville player's down, and the offensive lineman for UPIKE is.
First down, Bears.
But Shelton got hit, and he just kept on driving those legs to pick up 1st down, Charlie.
And let's see, that is John Carruthers, the linebacker out there for the Tigers, down.
Yeah, Carruthers last week at Thomas More had 10 tackles.
Well, he's a grad student, 6'1", 220-pound linebacker out of Memphis, Tennessee. Hope that young man's okay. 1st and 10, though, for the Bears. The ball at the 13-yard lines where they've got it spotted. And here comes the coaching staff come out with the trainers to check on that young man. You hate to see that young man coming back playing as a graduate student. He could he's already graduated. He could have went on and done something else. But he loved the game so much he stayed there and played. I got a lot of respect for that. He's going to walk off under his own power. That's good to see. He's dazed a little bit, though. I hate to, Yeah, he's walking off. He's going to be all right. He'll probably be back out here in a few plays, maybe second half at least. 9 minutes, 20 seconds put back on the clock.
And also, Charlie, a home run in the top of the 8th for the Bears by DeMarco
nice.
Miller. Now the Bears leading this one 6-3.
Nice. Big job. Big shot for the Bears down there in Tennessee.
Still hitting in the 8th.
So Bears will come up with Twins to the right. And Wofford in the shotgun back there with him. Well, Shelton was going out. It's going to be all Wofford now trying to run it. And Wofford gets to about the 11-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 2.
They're starting to see something, Charlie, getting a really good push again from the offensive line. And also Coach Holland and his staff is rotating offensive linemen to keep everybody fresh in the game as well, too, continuing that push.
Well, you know, when your line's healthy, you can do that at the college level quite a bit, and that's nice to see. Bears come out again. Looks like lining up twins to the right. Same formation. Slot this time to the left. Wofford in the shotgun. Takes it, and this time he's going to hand it to Shelton. Shelton's going to try to spin out. He's going to no gain at best. Yeah, no gain on the play.
It's a situation there too, Charlie, where
they're lose a little bit.
They're really starting to key in on Shelton. They might be able to pull that football and get a nice quick pass on the right of as well.
3rd down and 9. So Bears making a couple of moves here, substitutions. They'll have one wide out wide to the right, twins wide to the left. Wofford in the shotgun. Shelton back there with him. I might run Shelton out there in that flat over on the left side and maybe throw the ball to him. A little curl pattern if you got enough time.
5 on the play clock.
Looking to throw. Throwing toward the end zone. Incomplete. Just threw it short. Intended for Clark. It'll bring up 4th down and 9. Now you got to make a decision.
Yeah, so the kickers have missed 2 kicks today, but Coach
give him a shot.
Coach Holland says got confidence.
I think at this, I think that's your best spot right here. Man, you can really use this one though, because that would give you a 2-possession lead.
He's going to have a difference. The punter is going to be doing the kicking here. He's going to be Joseph Sander, the freshman from Florida.
And waiting on the snap. The hold's down. The kick is blocked.
The ball's free still.
And Campbellsville will try to. We've got a flag.
Now this will be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the flag's going to be here. And I don't know.
And we got another flag. That's going. I think that's going to get UPIKE. The second one is.
I think so. Yeah. I think that's going to be an unsportsmanlike on the Bears.
He said the wrong thing to the official. He's walking away, and he needs to get off the field because he's still talking.
And here come the trainers onto the field. Let's see.
It's Emily Atkinson, the head trainer for the Bears, on the field.
And we'll find out who that looks like. It may be number 80, Ben Henson, is what you said? Okay. And 88, okay. So that is Cassian Cooksey.
Sideline warning on the Bears and unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay.
So they
sideline warning on the Bears, which means nothing.
But then they had an
unsportsmanlike, which is 15 yards.
And they said first down, which I think you'd have to kick.
No, the Bears.
It's a field goal. It's a field goal attempt. Yeah, okay, I was thinking it was an extra point. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. My apologies. First football game of the year.
That's all right.
We're used to calling 3-pointers and 2-pointers right now, Charlie.
I've done. I hate to say how many football games I've done over the years. I could switch. I'll switch to basketball later tonight. Actually, twins to the left, one wide out. It is odd to have them on the same season, though. You're right.
So they'll bring out the football out to the 30-yard line for Campbellsville.
So twins left, one wide out right. Let's see. We got. That's still Elmore in the back.
Elmore's still quarterback.
Okay. I can't see the number on the running back.
Got more set onto his left.
Okay. And Elmore looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. There he's going. Did he catch that ball?
He caught the football.
Wow. I thought the defender had a chance to get a hand on it.
Dublin was in hot pursuit on that one, but unable to catch up. The receiver sit down and was able to catch the football.
Too much time. Cannot give a quarterback that much time defensively, and that's bad. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Here comes trying to get the quick snap going here. And they're going to hand it to Morset up middle, and He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's Christopher Dublin back in on the tackle once again, coming from that cornerback position. Charlie would make a tackle on Morissette, gives up a lot of size. Again, he tackles at the legs. Nice job of Christopher Dublin.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Twins to the left, or twins both ways now for the Tigers. Eldmore in the shotgun. Looking to throw, has time again. Now he's going to be sacked. Let's see who they're going to give that one to. 55 and 3, looks like.
It got Josh Irvin, number 3, it got half of the sack, and number 55, Luke Atkinson, the Shelby Valley Wildcat product. Big sack to bring up 3rd down. Looks about 14, Charlie. Maybe even 15.
Yep. So Luke, a senior, he's put in his time here, played here all 4 years. Glad to see him get in get a nice tackle.
He's developed really well for the Bears.
5 wide, empty backfield now. Trips to the left, twins right. Back to throw. Ellsmore throws it out wide, and there's going to be a catch. Be down inside, right at the 29-yard line. That's Pringle.
Pringle's a type of athlete there. We have a 3rd and 15. Try to get the football to him, get him in open field to see if he can make something happen. He picks up 7 on that one, or maybe even 6. My apologies. Bring up 4th and 9. Campbellsville will go for it.
About 6. Brings up 4th down.
Down 6-0 here. This time there'll be twins each way now. They'll bring the big man back in there.
Timeout, Campbellsville.
So 5:30 to play here in the first half. 6-0 Pikeville. Campbellsville will take a timeout. So will we. This is the UPIKE Football Network.
Welcome back to the Hambly Athletic Complex on the campus of Pikeville High School. The UPIKE Bears leading this one 6-0 with 5:30 to go in the second period. Got a 4th and 9 from the Bears 30 for Campbellsville. They called timeout, and Charlie, this will be a big possession right here if the UPIKE can force a stop because they can double up. Because if the Bears get football, they can score because they get the ball first in the second half as well.
That's huge right now. In football especially, that's a big momentum. The Tigers are going to come out, looks like 4 wide, twins each way. Ellsmere in the shotgun. Morissette back there with him. And let's see. Ellsmore gets everybody set. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Has time again. Rolling out, looking. Good coverage by the Bears. He's throwing it downfield. It's thrown short, incomplete. So the Bears take over on downs.
I tell you, nice job on the Bears defense. They ran zone defense there, Charlie, and they had 3 defenders around the receiver. Elmore had no place to go with the football, and now the Bears got a chance to double up like we just talked about.
Well, I was talking to some of the coaches before the game over in the Pikeville's indoor facility before the game, and that's one of the things we were thinking. We were discussing. Said, look, if we can force him to make throws as a freshman, we've got experienced defensive backs out there, and hopefully we can make plays. And they've been able to do that so far in this first half.
And just the first time I got to see the young man play football. But if he has to come off that first read, he really struggles right now. The Bears defense has got him confused.
Bears come out now with twins to the left. Now they're going to go twins each way. And going to bring motion back to the far side, make it trips to the left. And back to throw. And that one is, did he get it? Yep, he picked it.
That's Chance Lucas on the interception for the freshman out of Edmondson.
Don't know, ball slipped out of his hand, but he way underthrew that one.
Yeah, it was really nowhere close to a UPIKE receiver right there. It might be one of those things he thought the receiver was going to zig, but he zagged type of thing. But now Campbellsville was able to force the turnover, get the football back with 5:19 on the UPIKE's 42-yard line.
You blew a big opportunity right there on the offensive end.
I'm surprised they didn't come out and run the football. They've had some success running the football, UPIKE that is. Come out and decided to throw the football, maybe trying to soften the defense up a little bit to get that run going again once again. But now the Bears defense have have answered the bell so far in the first half. Let's see if they can finish out this first half. 5:19 to go.
Kind of an eye look out of the backfield. And they're going to look, rolling out the throw. He throws it down low. Should have been, thought that's a dead ball there. Maybe not.
It's going to be the catch will be on Zach Cole, a tight end out of Dalton, Georgia. Nice play action passer by Chase Elmore. Kind of give a little bit more time, give him that a safer read there. Pick up a nice gain here on
Picks
first
up
down.
6, yep. Bring him a 2nd down and 4. The trips this time to the right, one wide out left. Elsmore in the shotgun. And we're handed off up the middle, and boy, he rumbled, run over somebody right there. That time we got a flag on the play. Flag out there, and that's in the vicinity of possible procedure. But now he's moving his flag up.
Picked his flag up.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's talking to the white hat on the microphone.
Maybe on the Bears.
No flag.
Oh, no flag on the play, huh?
I tell you, Morissette did a nice job. Very physical run there to pick up the first down for Campbellsville. Got the football, went north to south, met the defender in the hole, and made him pay for it as well.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Trips to the right, one wide out left.
It's Hinton in the backfield now for the Tigers.
Everybody getting set. Elmore looking, waiting. Long snap count, takes, hands it off. And Hinton will get out to about the 24-yard line. Be a gain of 6.
Tackling there by Alexander Thursa. He's a junior out of Edgewood, Kentucky. Nice play for the Bears.
They'll come back out, same formation. Trips to the right, one wide out left. Elsmore in the shotgun again. Bears trying to get their coverage straight. And Elsmore will look down the field. He's going and incomplete, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. And again, that was the usually sure-handed Pringle.
Yeah, looking for Pringle once again there. Again, the football, we talked about the misty rain, got in his hands a little bit, got against his body, bounced away from it. Brings up 3rd down and 4 from the Bears' 24-yard line.
It's time to be twins each way. Elsmore in the shotgun. Hinton back there with him still. Elsmore, long snap count, takes it, and he's looking to throw. Looking for Pringle. Bears getting some pressure on him, and missed tackle, and Elsmore gets the first down. The defender, the UPIKE defender, worried more about the offensive blocker than the tackle.
I tell you, nice
Had
job.
a shot, too.
Nice job by the Campbellsville offensive line getting out there once the play broke down, and he got some pressure on the quarterback. Elmore got on the outside, showed his athleticism. Nice job by the offensive line to get there and to spring him even more to pick up the first down for Campbellsville.
5 wide, trips left, twins right. Elsmore out of the shotgun. Elsmore looking to throw, pumps, fakes, throws it across the middle. It is going to be caught, but no gain.
Nice tackling by Christopher Dublin as well. And also Jamil Sims in on the tackle for the Bears. Just a nice little play action pass, try to get a screen going there, but the Bears had it defended well.
Actually, he may have lost a part about the length of the football. We'll call it 2nd down and 11 according to the scoreboard. And it'll be twins each way now for the Tigers. Hinton in the backfield with him. Elsmore has motion side, and he's looking to throw. He's got time, throws it across the middle, touchdown.
I tell you, Pringle comes back. Nice route coming back to the quarterback. Sealed off the defensive back. Looked football ways in. They tie this one up at 6.
Just too many mistakes that time defensively for the Bears. They had 2 or 3 opportunities to really shut that drive down and give Campbellsville credit as they took advantage of it.
That shows Pringle, again, a skilled receiver out there. He don't worry about the drops. He worries about concentrating on catching the football. Did a nice job there.
Here comes the point after attempt. That is Trevor Hutt. Nope, sorry, it's wrong. The kick is up and good. That is Neely makes the kick good. 7-6 Campbellsville now taking the lead with 2:55 left here in the first half.
So Charlie, the Bears have had some opportunities to put other points on the board. They've missed a field goal. They missed an extra point. They missed a field goal. And then they also had a field goal blocked as well, too. So the kicking game has kind of has eluded the Bears today. And Campbellsville, who scores a touchdown, makes their extra point. Now, even though both teams scored a touchdown, Campbellsville got a 1-point lead.
Yep. Well, you know, special teams is huge in the game of football. It can make or break you. And so far today, it's been detrimental to the Bears.
So, again, with 2:55 to go, Charlie, and the Bears, they do have 2 timeouts left here in this first half. They do have an opportunity to still double up as well. They get football first in the second half. Bears getting more of a running football team as well right now.
Yep.
Look, maybe try to run some short crossing patterns, try to get some of those wide receivers open for the Bears too. So but again, on a rainy day, you got to be sure-handed. We've seen the football on the ground a couple different times already in this first half.
Well, the Bears' first chance to return a kickoff would rather have been in about 15 minutes, but hey, see Campbellsville set to kick it away.
Looks like it'll be doubling back here for the Bears, and also Johnson for the Bears. I'm seeing 6 and 80. I'm not for sure if that is who it is, Charlie, but that's what I'm seeing right now.
80 is Ben Henson.
Henson.
And Tigers are going to kick it. It'll be taken at about the 4-yard line. Bears trying to get a return out of it. They'll get out across the 20 to about the 22.
Yeah, doubling on the return for the Bears. Did a nice job to get it out past the 20-yard line to the 22-yard line. So with 2:49 to go and 2 timeouts, Charlie, we'll see what the Bears can do with the football.
So it'll be interesting to see see if they come out there. They may come out throwing it right now too.
The last possession with the Bears, the first play come out throwing. Again, there was just a miscommunication between Wofford and the receiver. He called the interception. Let's see what they do. See if they get more conservative here going to halftime with the lead. But now, knowing Coach Al Holland and Justin Lamb, they like to get the football down the field.
Trips to the right, 1 wide out left. And Wofford going to take it himself. And he's going to get out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Call it a pickup of 4, I guess. Second down and 5. We'll call it. Gain of 4, second down and 6.
Look for the Bears have a controlled tempo here. They want to go a little bit quicker, but they also will make sure you get the right play in.
Empty backfield. Trips right, Twins left. Wofford looking to throw this time. Has time. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing deep. He got a man. If he get out to, man, that could have been a big play right there. Going out to Tyrese Allen.
Pass incomplete.
I'm sorry, it was Damian Sutton.
We got a 7 on defense and a 7 on offense.
I looked at the wrong one. I know.
So it brings up 3rd and 5, and the key is, Charlie, the clock is not running.
Well, it's an incomplete pass, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so that's
right.
Yeah.
You got to get the first down here, though. Trips left. Trips right. Twins left. I'll get it out here in a minute. And Wofford gets everybody set. Takes the snap and looking to throw. And Wofford's going to have to tuck it and run with it. That's probably a smart move right there if he can got to get the first down, though, and get out of bounds. Nice job by Wofford to get that ball, get that first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock. 2:06 left here in the first half.
Heady play, got there, and he looked for the pass. Went through his progression, didn't see anything. The offensive line was holding his block, and Wofford used his athleticism to go on the outside to pick up the first down. The clock's running, and I'm not sure the reason why it's running. I thought he got out of bounds.
Well, evidently they said he didn't. Trips to the left, 1 wide out right. Wofford going to hand it off. And Shelton running down the field, and we got a flag behind the play.
Usually that's a vicinity of holding, Charlie.
Yep. Well, I hate when you call it 5 yards behind the run, though. It's not a foul. It is, but it's not. Because what you've done, a foul in football means somebody gains an advantage. If you hold somebody 5 yards behind the play, it's not an advantage.
And here's another flag been thrown this one in the vicinity of unsportsmanlike on the Bears, kind of losing their composure at the end of the first half. So we do have a holding against the Bears, and then also unsportsmanlike, and both of those penalties will be assessed. And the microphone is not working, so we're not sure who the hold was on or the unsportsmanlike conduct was on. But the Bears will be backed up 25 yards, probably down to the 10. And if so, that'll bring up first and 35, I believe.
Yep.
If it's down to the 10-yard line, but look like we're going down to 15, maybe.
We get inside the 20, you go half the distance.
Half the distance, that's right. Yeah.
Well, no, shouldn't have been, no.
So it's down to the 15,
Okay.
so, and the clock is running.
Trips to the left, one wide out right. So it's 1st and 31 now.
First and 31. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Wofford takes the snap, and he is looking to throw. He's under pressure, and he is going to be, well, no, he's not sacked. He gets out of the end zone, too. Wofford still fighting his way out, and he goes down just short of being in the end zone.
Probably should have threw that one away. Now he's going to set up a 4th down at the 1-yard line.
See, they got a flag? I didn't. Okay, where's it at? I don't even see it.
Sheldon is pointing
Way
toward
down here. Okay, way down here.
Must be a pass. Might be a holding on the defensive back or pass interference.
They're going to spot the ball at the 1-yard line, and are they not going to talk about the flag that's laid?
Automatic first down, so they got holding.
Yeah, there you go.
Move it 10 yards, but more importantly, the Bears will pick up a 1st down.
Well, 10 yards from the previous spot too, Gary, which is a whole lot better than
yes,
from the
sir.
1-yard line. At this point, with a minute left, the first down is probably academic because they've already had a first down anyway. So they'll come out now with trips to the left, one wide out right.
First and 10, UPIKE.
In the shotgun. Wofford looking to throw. Has time, throws it behind his intended receiver, but he goes back and gets it. And if he can get a block, nope.
Ortiz Clark.
Nope.
No, it's not Clark. It's Sutton.
Sutton, yep. Well, another flag.
Another flag is going to be against the offense, I believe. It's thrown on that side of the field on the line of scrimmage.
Well, just let them play the last 40 seconds out. Let's go into the halftime. Let them all resettle themselves because you're getting a little carried away with the flags now. Let's see what the call is going to be. So 10 yards, spot of the foul. It'll be first and 20 now coming up for the Bears. You're almost to the point now, just take a knee and go into halftime, redo it all again. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Wofford in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off. And
Jaden Neese on the carry for the Bears.
He'll get out to about the 19.
Let's see how quick the Bears are going to move here. I would say you're right. They're going to be content to let the clock run out.
You got to have to go in and regroup, see what's going on because you got some issues right now. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Wofford now looking. He'll throw a little screen pass out to Shelton. Shelton running over people, getting his way, still on his feet. Nope, so he stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Be a pickup of 6. So 9.9 seconds left.
Timeout Campbellsville.
Timeout Campbellsville.
I'm going to say, Charlie, this last minute of the first half may be the longest minute in football so far. A combination of penalties, timeouts.
Yep.
You're not going to score 75-yard touchdown on screen pass.
So second down and 5 coming up.
So this first half, Charlie, I think for the Bears, it's just been missed opportunities.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of missed opportunities defensively and offensively both here, especially in the second quarter. Missed, of course, the non-existent kicking game has hurt us. That's for sure.
Well, also the opportunity, Charlie, the Bears had the football at 6-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first half, had an opportunity to go down. Again, we're talking about doubling up there. Wofford's pass is picked off. Campbellsville goes back down and scores. And like you said, the non-existent kicking game so far for the Bears, the combination of field goals and extra points has really put the Bears behind the 8 ball right now, down trailing 7-6 with 9 seconds to go here in the first half.
So they'll come back out on the field. They'll go out with the twins to the right, one wide out left, slot to the right as well. Wofford out in the shotgun. Only a 3-man rush by the Tigers, and Bears going to hand it off to Neese. And Neese is going to take off down. He's going to get out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Yeah,
first down.
By there, Charlie getting to almost midfield with 3 seconds to go. Wofford has a good arm. Have an opportunity to throw it to the end zone.
Yep.
And when you have Ortiz Clark, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they go trips up top and a single receiver down the bottom, leaving Clark down here.
So ball at the 46.
But now they shouldn't. That the clock should have not ran.
Well, somebody down there cranked it, or it wouldn't have run.
Yeah. So the white hats wanting to put some more time on the clock, but the communication. 3 seconds is what they want on the clock.
Somebody said 3.3.
So we're trying to get communication to the clock keeper. So the microphone and the white hat.
He said that'll be good.
So they'll go ahead and
trips to the right, one wide out left.
Signal play.
And Wofford back to throw. Steps up into the pocket, going deep. He's looking downfield for Clark, and Clark gets the catch.
With it.
But it's going to be well short of the end zone. So the first half will end with the Tigers leading 7-6 over the Bears. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
I know we're talking about a lot of negatives with the Bears in that first half, but there's a lot of positive coming out as well. A lot of people on the offensive line got some playing time in that first half, opened up a lot of good holes. The backs hit the holes as well, too. And Wofford played very confidently. Besides that one pass on that possession in the second quarter, right through the interception, I thought he played a really good first half.
Yeah, I think they made some good moves. You know, and everybody makes a mistake. I'm not going to hold that. You know, that happens. You know, just shake that off and keep playing. And don't let. That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen to the Bears, is that they let it get to them.
Hey, exactly.
Got to come back out. Hey, we dominated most of that first half. We're basically in a tie game. The only thing is we missed a few extra points, so let's go back and play football.
You got to come out and start off strong here again. I thought the Bears played the best when they did more of a ball control offense in that first half. Like you was talking about, Charlie, they run the play clock down to under 10 almost every single time to make sure they had the proper – give Wofford more time to read the defense as well, too.
And we're about ready to find out as we're ready to go back to play here now as UPIKE ready to take the kick.
Got doubling back Charlie for the Bears along with Ben Henson.
So Dublin and Henson back deep for the Bears, and Tigers are set to kick it away. That looks like that is, trying to find his number here. Well, we'll have to worry about it. Get ready to kick it out.
Number 36. It's going to be Devin Neely.
Yeah, Devin Neely set to kick it away.
Out of Quincy, Illinois.
And here comes the kick, and it's going to be going to look like Dublin's going to take it. He takes it at about the 8-yard line, trying to bring it straight up the middle. Breaks through, gets a break. Dublin got one man to beat. If he can beat the kicker to the end zone,
he's not going to catch Dublin.
Dublin goes, he dives at him, it's going to be a touchdown. Kickoff return for the Bears. It'll be about 92 yards for Dublin, and the Bears retake the lead 12-7, and hopefully they'll go. I'll probably go for 2 here to make it a 2-possession game.
You know, Dublin that first half, Charlie did a nice job of that cornerback position, making some good big-time tackles in that first half, and in the second half returns the second half kickoff all the way back, like you said, 92 yards. And once he got that angle on the kicker, I knew the kicker was not going to catch him. Good move by Coach Holland, I believe, here, trying to get some confidence in his kicking game. I agree with you. Maybe go with the 2-point conversion and try to make it a 7-point ball game.
That'll go a long way to building the confidence of this team. Let's see who we got.
It's the freshman at Johnson. Yeah, Johnson Central.
Johnson Central ready to attempt the extra point. I think he got the field goal blocked a while ago, didn't he?
Correct.
Let's hopefully he can get this one up and in and get everything ready to go. Get him back in the groove here. The kick is up. It looks good right down the middle, and it is.
There it's good.
So it is 13-7 UPIKE over Campbellsville, and we played
14 seconds.
14 seconds.
I tell you, and it's
Don't
good.
take him long, does it?
He almost like a kicker is like a basketball player who just wants to see the shot go through the net. You know, sometimes a free throw, a kicker, once they see a couple go through the field goal post, the uprights, and then that's the confidence comes back. These young men know how to play game football. They're playing at the collegiate level. It gets become more muscle memory. It's just playing with that confidence as well. Now the shift goes over to the Bears defense. They have to continue what they were doing in that first half to limit the Campbellsville offense.
Well, you know, you got to look at it this way. On the defensive side, hey, they gave us a lead to protect. Let's go out there and do it.
That's exactly right. You know, keep the momentum. Keep that momentum as long as you can.
You know, and that works that way, especially at the college level, because you got really two separate squads, a defensive and an offensive squad. Some of them will go back and forth, but not a lot. So these two, there's a little bit of competition even between them internally. I mean, a good friendly competition. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be the one to let the team down.
Competition makes everybody better. And you know, and Henley did a nice job. Got out there. Headley, I'm sorry, got out there and did a nice job and got the football through the uprights, give the Bears a 13-7 lead. Also, go back again to Dublin, you know, the senior out of Rome, Georgia. Put the football in my hands. I know what to do with it.
I've been to Rome, Georgia a few times.
Yes, you have been to Rome, Georgia a few times.
And ready to kick it away. And it's going to be a high kick. They're going to fair catch it at the 25-yard line, looks like. The 26-yard line. Well, I don't know. He's walking kind of back and forth.
And just trying to keep you on your toes, Charlie.
Yep.
You know, in the first half, the Bears playing a lot of zone defense, trying to confuse Elmore, try to get him off that first read as well. Be interesting to see if there are any kind of adjustments made at halftime or they continue with that same thought process.
Yep, the Tigers come out quickly, going to go with twins each way. They're in the shotgun will be Chase Elsmore.
And that's Hinton back there with him.
Everybody getting set, and he's going to give it to Hinton right off the bat. And Hinton hit in the backfield, and it's going to be dropped for a loss and a flag.
Might be a face mask there, Charlie.
Maybe hands to the face. Let's see. That would be bad. That's a bad penalty to get right there.
Hitting on carry. Flag on the play.
Waiting on the line, had his face mask against the Bears. 15 yards from the previous spot. So I move it to the 41. And that'll give the Campbellsville a first down. So the momentum the Bears had there, Charlie, after the opening kickoff return by Dublin. And then you had nice penetration by the defensive line there to have the hit Hinton behind the line of scrimmage. Get caught by the face mask. That momentum goes back over to Campbellsville.
You got to get rid of the penalties. That's one of the things they got to do. Twins left, one wide out right. Elsmore going to hand it off again. Morset in the backfield this time. And Morset rumbling down the field, and Bears are going to have to run him down from behind here. They finally ride him down at about the 20 or about the 17-yard line.
I tell you, nice run by Morset. He's a load for sure. Got through the line of scrimmage and turned on the Jets a little bit. He's going to get a breather. Hinton will check back in for him. Campbellsville runs to the line of scrimmage. And they'll get the play. Got to wait for the chain to get set. Elmore wants to get the snap here.
Well, they're going to run it without the. Well, somebody got a hand on him. Who has that? 46 got a hand on him to knock him down. Let's see. Jason Jones.
Nice play by Jones. Or you just get truly a shoestring tackle there, Charlie.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Again, a big hole from Morset. Hinton had a hole there as well, too, but nice tackle by Jones. Morset checked back in the game for the Tigers.
Twins to the right, one wide out left. And in the shotgun again. And looking to Elsmore, looking to throw, throws it down the middle. It is going to be caught. No. Yep. And it'll be first and goal. Guess who?
That's number 4. That's Kenner on the reception. Nice throw by Elmore. Nice catch by Kenner as well. Now Campbell's marching down the football field. They're knocking on the door as well.
First and goal from the 3. Pistol formation this time. Is that Hinton in the backfield? Or Morset?
That's Morset.
Yep. And everybody looking to the side. Starting the clock.
Got Pringle one-on-one down at the bottom.
And they're handed off more set. Hit and drop. No gain, looks like.
And Jermail Sims in on tackle for the Bears. Nice job penetration. Freshman from Columbia, South Carolina. Met Morissette in the hole and brought him to the ground, bringing up a second down and goal for the Campbellsville Tigers.
Second and goal now from the 3-yard line. And trying to get it lined up. They're going to try to throw up in the air for Pringle. Nice defense there by the Bears. Turned around, got an eye on the ball, and slapped it down. Who was that?
That's number 19, Timothy Butler. He's a redshirt junior of Plantation, Florida. He one-on-one coverage with Tate Pringle out there. Played and got a nice knockdown with his right-handed, got his right paw in there. Brings up third down and goal from the 3-yard line. It's a nice throw from Elmore, though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was exactly what they wanted. They were trying to go into that corner for Pringle. He wanted where nobody could catch it but Pringle, and he did that, but he didn't look for that big paw to come out there. And looking again to throw, and Ellsworth going to run it himself. Can they get him? Man, they get him before. Yeah, he's going to stop him at the 1. It'll be fourth down and goal now from the 1-yard line for the Tigers.
And guess who? That's number 55, Luke Atkinson, on the tackle for the Bears.
That's his dad right in front of us right there cheering him on. Glad to see that.
And the Shelby Valley product brings up fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line.
Got more set the power back in there for the Tigers as well.
Go for it here. So big play right here. This could be a momentum play for the Bears defense right here.
You got more set, got some power back there. You got Pringle one-on-one down at the bottom as well. Kenner in the slot.
They're going to run it. They're going to get more set. Get him there. Good job. Bring him down. Get him down. Great job by the Bears defense right there. They'll take over on downs from the 1-yard line. They got 99 yards to go, but momentum may be on the back of the Bears.
I tell you what, Charlie, Jermail Sims got in. There's a host of Bears in on the tackle, but Jermail Sims coming at the end, got his big paws around him and pulled him back, stopped that momentum. Like you said, that was a huge stop for the Bears defense. The special teams come out, made their play. The defense just made their play. The offense is backed up, but now they have an opportunity to make an impact here as well. I think it's what you always said, called 3 phases of the game of football, right, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at it. I mean, you got special teams are always the wild card in a football game. They can make you or break you, as they say.
So here you got Shelton back here with Charlie. You just go straight up the middle here with Wofford.
Yep. Either him or Shelton one. They just give it to Shelton right up the middle, because he's going to be hard to bring down. And get a little bit of that breathing room there. They're going to have to give him some forward progress out to about the 3, looks like. They finally blow the whistle. I'm assuming that's what they're going to, should spot him at about, well, they went down at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's where the official spots him at 3. He's got a Bear down here. Let me see if I can get a number here for you, Charlie. I think that's number 78. Harrison Langston, the sophomore from Marietta, Georgia.
Okay. Oh, it's number 10 down. You're right. Okay.
Is that number 10? I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's Shelton.
Yeah. That's not what you want to see if you're the Bears. And both teams coming over to the sideline. We got an injury timeout to stop the clock here, Gary.
It's Shelton will be a big blow if he's unable to go.
See how long he stays down. Let's see.
Do everything that he's supposed to.
And
keep him behind for a half.
Ball resting right at the 3-yard line. It's got.
It's not automatic.
Well, actually, it's, nose of it on the 3-yard line.
So, Charlie, we'll have the softball team is down and playing Cumberland, Tennessee.
Right.
I haven't got a score yet on them, but we'd already talked about the Bears picking up a baseball win this afternoon, 6-5. Game 2 is coming up about 20 minutes. It's a 3-game series for the Bears baseball team. They'll play with Bethel. Look at Shelton's all right. Tell you what, Kelly Wells, the athletic director, doing a little bit of everything out there. He said, he said the pregame prayer. Come out. He said checking on players, helping them up, make sure all the players, everybody's safe at the football game.
Tell you, want to send their condolences out to Kelly as well. He's lost his mother and his father here in the last 2 weeks, and that's a devastating blow. But he's still here doing his job. Of course, he knows that his mom and dad are in a better place than they were before. So,
well, and that's what his mom and dad would want him.
Yes, that's exactly
to
what.
keep on doing.
His mom was that kind of a lady. I mean, you know, I can tell you some stories, and we may talk about them at a later date. But she really raised a really good family there. So all my prayers go out to Kelly, his sister, children, and nieces and nephews. Wofford in the shotgun for the Bears. Twins to the left, one wide out right. And Wofford going to take it himself. Trying to get out. And Wofford's got a hole on the outside. Wofford, one man to beat. If he can get down the field, he's got the speed. Wofford gets brought down at the 45-yard line. So that would be a 58-yard. 48-yard.
I tell you, a nice scamper by Trevon Wofford there.
It'd be a 58-yard run, wouldn't it?
He didn't have a lot of room there. A nice sign there. Shelton checks back the game for the Bears, too. They're going to mark this at the 48-yard line. Wofford didn't have a lot of room there, Charlie, on that left side. Got through a hole there. The offensive line was able to get to that second level, get the linebackers. Wofford did the rest with his legs. Now the Bears in business at the 48, so first and 10.
So it's a 44-yard run by Wofford. Twins right, one wide out left. Wofford takes it and going to give it to the big man again. Shelton says, that's all right. I'm not hurt that bad. I can run. And he picks up about 12, 13, 14 yards. Let's see where they mark him at. We're going to put him on the 35, so it'll be a pickup of 14, won't it, Gary?
I tell you,
or 13.
Shelton did a nice job there. And try to get him back in the football game and get another first down here for UPIKE. Again, we talk about you running that momentum. Going to give a shout out to my buddy Josh Ford, who just texted me and said he's tuning into the football game up in Hanover, Indiana.
Nice to see that. Trips to the right, one wide out left. Wofford in the shotgun. Takes it, and Wofford looking to throw. Throws it out wide. Got a man trying to get him in the open field, and he'll stretch it out to about the 25. That was
Randy Raymond on the reception there. Wofford, nice job. Looks so much more comfortable, Charlie, when he gets rid of the football quickly. Kind of a shorter screen pass, get to the receivers. Looks so much more comfortable.
Wofford in the shotgun. He's got trips to the left, one wide out right. And they're shading two over here on Ortiz Clark. Wofford throws it out wide. That's a good catch. That could be 6. Sutton takes it into the end zone. The Bears go up 19-7 with 9:27 to go here in the third.
We got. See Alex Shelton has got his hands raised up toward the official.
We got a flag on the field.
Might be a block in the back potentially, maybe. Holding. Spot of the foul. So the foul was beyond the first down marker. So basically, bring it back to the original, the other line of scrimmage. So they should set up second down and 10.
Bears called for a hold. It calls back the touchdown.
So bring back to, still talking about maybe second and 9, or got second 11 on the board, but where they got marked at looks like a second 9.
Second down and 9, yep. Twins right, twins left now for the Bears.
Looks like they moved it back to the 24 originally. Now the officials are talking about it. And then the flag was thrown.
They're correct. It's right.
It's thrown at the 14-yard line.
It might be a yard off. It's not. Nope, it's right.
Yep, and now the officials move out of the way. 9:27 going into the third quarter.
Twins each way now for the Bears. In the shotgun, Wofford. Shelton back there with him. Wofford will throw it to try. Let's try it again. It worked twice. Let's do it again. And it's going to be a pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Victor Johnson on the reception for the Bears.
And approaching the 9-minute mark here in the third quarter. Bears leading it 13-7.
So the Bears will rush to the line of scrimmage, and then they'll look over to Coach Lamb and Coach Holland, make sure they get the correct play call. Got 20 on the play clock as it's running down. Wofford's still looking to get the play. Coach Lamb is signaling in to him. Then Wofford will relay the play call to his offensive lineman. Got 5 on the play clock now.
Twins each way, motion coming around. They're going to hand it off. Wofford going to keep it himself, sorry. Gets down close to the 20-yard line.
Nice tackle by, I think, John Carruthers. Because that's on the roster is number 3. But I don't think that was Carruthers, though. Number 3 for Campbellsville made the tackle, though.
Well, that is Carruthers on the book. I thought he might be back. Twins stacked each way now for the Bears.
4th and 6.
Yep. And Wofford going to try to run it himself and goes down.
You know, the third play call there, Charlie, Wofford and Shelton ran into each other, stopped the momentum there, allowed Campbellsville to get a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, brought him to the ground there. And then Campbellsville, again, their defense stood up there, got good pressure, got to Wofford before he was able to make a move, brought him now. So the touchdown, the holding call, wipes out the touchdown, which would give UPIKE a lot of momentum. Then Campbellsville turns into a defensive stop and takes over the football.
You're right. Well, you know, the thing, too, is the Bears also, you know, a lot of times you would have been, what would you have been, about a 45-yard field goal attempt there? And they're obviously not going to try that at this point. Twins right, one wide out left. Elsmore in the pistol. Takes it. He's going to hand it off back to the backfield. And what nice tackle. Who is that? That is Alexander or Thurza comes in with a nice tackle.
We caught his name a couple of times today.
Yep. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Looks like it was more set on the carry for the Tigers.
Take it down by Hutt. Here's up 2nd down.
Twins each way now for the Tigers. In the shotgun is Elsmore. Has motion. Elsmore looking to throw. Bears trying to get some pressure on him. They flush him, and he's going to try to scramble out of it. And that's got to be. Now, he had his hands. Now, you can't do that. You can't have your hands in the helmet moving him around. He's going to pick up 5 yards and should have been a offensive face mask, because you can't put your fingers in the face mask and hold it.
He got a bear down here. Once we catch a number. We've had multiple players down for both teams throughout the game. Part of it, you wonder if maybe it's part of his conditioning, because their off season wasn't quite as long as it normally is. That's
Thursday down. Yep.
We just called his name for a big play. 7:05 to go here in the third period. UPIKE leading this one 13-7. Christopher Dublin returns the kickoff of the second half, 92 yards to put the Bears up 13-7. The extra point was good. And then the Bears had a goal line stand. Nice sign there. Charlie Thursday was able to run off on his own power. But to continue it, the Bears defense had to stop at the 1 yard line and march the football down the field and score a touchdown. A hold is called. The Bears get stopped, and now Campbellsville got the football 3rd and 5 at the 29.
Oh, here we go. Clock back running. Twins each way now for the Tigers. Elsmore in the shotgun. Got more set back there with him. Looks back to the sideline. Get another play call here. More set. And Elsmore in the backfield, and that's going to be trips to the right as they switch around. Elsmore looking to throw under pressure and incomplete. Threw it behind the intended receiver. I tell you, nice try that time by Pringle. He almost able to pull that in.
Butler on coverage once again. You know, he had a big pass breakup earlier when he was defending Pringle. Nice job there as well, too. Kind of trailing Pringle, made him close down the pass lane for Elmore. Threw it behind Pringle, was unable to come up with the grab.
4th down and 5, and the Tigers will have to punt it away, so good stand by the defense this time.
Keep in mind, I know it's probably not the area to field they try to fake, but Pringle is the punter for Campbellsville.
So Cedric Thomas, I think, back deep. There's a flag on the play.
And they're going to run it.
They're going to run it. Is that Pringle?
That's Pringle, yeah. That's going. I would think it's going to be movement on the offense, illegal procedure. They should come back.
That's what you hope, yeah.
Campbellsville is pointing towards UPIKE.
Pringle, you tell way Pringle's holding that football. He's not happy about it.
Yeah, the illegal formation, so back it up now. I'll make it 4th and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Illegal formation on the Bears.
Over top of the center, maybe. Again, that's unusual. I've never have seen really what's called illegal formation on the defense. But this makes the second time it's been called on UPIKE today, and both times it's given first downs to Campbellsville. Well, actually, the penalties that we declined.
Yeah.
Pringle's run will take it all the way up to the 49-yard line, so Campbellsville will retain possession. Trailing 13-7, 6:22 to go in the third period. And Campbellsville's they're starting to build up some momentum here, Charlie.
You're right. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Tigers are ready to go after it now as Elsmore in the shotgun. Gives it to Morset up the middle, and Morset muscles his way out across the 45 to the 44.
He's quite a load in there, Charlie.
Yeah, he is.
Morset on the carry. He gave him about 6 on the play.
We got a bear down once again.
Second down.
Again, shortened off season to prepare for a season. You wonder how much of this has just come to a conditioning.
Josh Irvin, number 3, is the player down.
Irvin had a sack and a half in that first half. Big-time player for the Bears. Coach Holland out there to check on his defensive end.
A 6'4", 235-pound redshirt junior out of Johnson Central.
Athletic training staff quickly to check on him.
And he's taking it there. Thought they were about ready to get him up there for a second, but checking him out. Coach Al Holland out there with the training staff. Officials having a meeting over here. Both teams on the sideline getting coached up a little bit. 6:11 to play here in the third quarter. 13-7. UPIKE leading. Of course, Campbellsville moving the football this drive.
Yeah, big momentum shift there, Charlie. When the Bears had the football again, they had all the momentum. The special teams returned it for the touchdown. The defense got the stop at the 1-yard line. The big run from Tavion Walford out there, and then also hit Sutton for a touchdown pass. The holding call. Campbellsville's defense responds, get the football. Then on the special teams conversion for them, Tate Pringle takes the punt, the fake punt to the right side, picks up the first down out to the 50-yard line.
And he's going to walk off under his own power. Good to see that for Irvin.
Good sign there.
Yep.
So we got 2nd and 5, and on the 44, 6:11 to go in the third period. Yeah, Campbellsville's starting to play with a little bit more confidence on the offense. They're finding their rhythm. Again, they're using more of a Morset and Hinton combination out of the backfield and giving Elmore a quicker reads. Tate Pringle has been a problem here in the second half for the Bears.
Trips left, one wide out right. As Ellesmere in the shotgun. Is everybody set? Takes a snap and looking to throw. Throwing downfield, and that one is incomplete.
Nice job of Cedric Thomas, the defensive back for UPIKE out there in coverage.
So I'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now.
So Thomas did a nice job just closing off the passing lane there. Gave Elmore just a very small window to throw that football in. He threw it out in front of his receiver. I believe that was intended for Patrick Oden, who had a big catch in the first half for the Tigers.
The Tigers going to go back with a heavier set here. They got a big man in there in the slot position. Twins left, one wide out right. And looking to throw. Ellesmere rolling out, wanting to throw, and he's under pressure. Has to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down and 5 coming up again for the Tigers.
That's Jason Jones, number 46, Jason Jones for the Bears, getting the pressure on the quarterback. Bringing a 4th down here for 44. Looks like Campbellsville's going to come in and punt formation again. Once again, Tate Pringle will be back there for Campbellsville. They're actually, the official is trying to stop the clock. But to continue my thought there, Charlie Pringle is the punter, and he's an offensive weapon even back there.
5:41 on the clock. Trying to help out over there.
Charlie Pinson does a little bit of everything in the press box.
I could just hear him there for a while.
So again, Pringle he has a good leg. He's pinned the Bears back deep, and he's also picked up a first down at the punting position. But he'll kick this one.
Yeah, they were coming after that. They were going to let him have another chance at that. That one will go into the end zone, come out to the 20. And the Bears will take over from there, and so will Gary.
Charlie's got some other assignments to get to, but we appreciate him being on the call with me this afternoon. Charlie Pence again has been around for most of the football games and UPIKE history, but he's got another assignment. We're always glad to have Charlie with us. So we're 5:32 to go here in the third period. UPIKE leading this one 13-7. So the Bears come out. Starting to rain a little bit, a little light drizzle maybe coming down. Got to see the umbrellas coming out in the stands. Wofford come back out for the Bears. Shelton to his right. Trips to his right as well. Clark far to the sideline. Fake to Shelton, gets it over to Sutton. He's hit immediately and brought down. Number 26 on the tackle. That's Walter Beatty. For 28, I'm sorry, Chance Lucas, defensive back from Edmondson. Bring up second and 1. Second and 11. That's a loss of 1 on the pass. Bears go to the 2 receivers on both sides. Got 15 on. Now we're on to the 10 on the play clock. Wofford looks over to Justin Lamb, bring kind of adjustments. We're down to 5. Wofford to go back. Gets the football hands it off to Shelton. And Campbellsville says no go on that one. He goes up and is met by a host of Tigers. Tackle's going to be by number 53, Grover Russell, a junior from Louisville, Kentucky. Brings up third down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion. Wofford looks back over to Justin Land for any kind of adjustment. Coach Land gives him the play. Under 10 on the play clock once again. Wofford calls for the snap, gets the snap, goes back. Pressure coming from his right. He scrambles to his right as well. Throws the football up. He's got a receiver down there. Sutton makes a diving catch for the Bears. First down, UPIKE. Looks like it's going to be at about the 32-yard line. Or I'm sorry, the 29-yard line is where the official has it marked. Now this is going to be at the 35, I believe. I tell you what, we're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Sending by the station for a commercial timeout since we've got Sutton on the injury. We'll be right back here again watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the W.C. Hambley Athletic Complex, where Wofford connects with Sutton for a long pass. Sutton going out and diving for the catch, ends up jamming his hand on the ground, hurts his hand, but also looks like he may have just had a cramp in his leg as well. But the big thing, a big throw from Wofford to Sutton to pick up a huge first down for the Bears. We're going to mark this one at the 35-yard line. 3:48 to go here in the third period. UPIKE winning this one 13-7.
It'll be first and 10 UPIKE on the 35-yard line.
Line running back out there. The backs and receivers will go as well.
Got a turkey with veggies, ham and cheese and veggies.
Wofford and Shelton will be swung to his right. Again, Ortiz Clark. Bears explosive wide receiver down to the bottom as well. Receiver going in motion, trips to the left. Wofford gives it to Shelton. No, he's going to keep it. Goes up the middle. They picked up 2 yards on the quarterback keeper. Again, the Bears are rotating offensive linemen in and out to keep people fresh. It's number 58, Bryce Morris, redshirt sophomore from Floyd Central High School, rotates in for the Bears. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Wofford calls for the snap. gets the snap. Quick pass over. Looks like you're going for Clark. Hauls in the reception short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. There's a situation with 3rd down and short. I'm going to call it 3rd and 3. My apologies. Wofford rushes to the line of scrimmage. Calls with the snap. He gets over to Shelton. Shelton going up the middle. Campbellsville got a good push. Shelton's able to extend the football. Let's see if they gave him the 25. Let's see if we can call this a first down or not. The near official has him spotted as a first down. The far official, I don't think, is a first down. I think it's going to be short. I think it's going to bring up 4th and 1. Campbellsville doing a great job getting everything up the middle, clogging up the holes, not allowing Shelton any kind of running room. Saw Alex Sanders a little bit in that first half, got the start. Running back, a little bit shifty over back. We haven't seen him much since the first quarter, though. Been Shelton the rest of the way. Jaden Neese got a couple carries for the Bears. Johnson goes in motion for the Bears. Wofford gets to do, no, he's going to keep it himself. Going to try to pick up the first down, 4th down. Nice job by Campbellsville to make a play. Now, it's going to be a close, depends on this spot. I don't think he got it. Campbellsville look like they're celebrating. And he is going to be short, and they signal it's going to be Campbellsville football. So a huge defensive stand by Campbellsville. My apologies. I couldn't see the number who made the play for Campbellsville. A huge play as Wofford fakes the handoff to Shelton. And you're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. We're listening back to the station for a commercial break. We're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to WC Hamley Athletic Complex. 148 to go in the 3rd period. UPIKE win this one 13-7. Huge defensive stand by the Campbellsville Tigers. Bears showing a couple different defensive looks so far on Elmore against the freshman, trying to confuse him. Got more set to his right. Quick throw out to Pringle, makes a diving attempt. Ball is incomplete. Definitely Elmore's safety blanket is take Pringle, and don't blame him. Pringle's a impressive athlete. He knows what to do with the football. He's already got 1 touchdown catch today. He had 2 at Thomas More. Bring up 2nd and 10 from the 26. Moore set behind. Elmore take the handoff. Nice penetration by the Bears. May give him a pickup of 2, bringing up 3rd down and 8. A host of Bears on the tackle.
96.
Number 96, Alex Horning on the tackle for the Bears. Huge defensive possession for the Bears. Again, return the opening kickoff in the second half, 92 yards for a touchdown. And Campbellsville's defense has taken over since then. Elmore stopped back to pass, finds Pringle over the middle, makes a grab behind him. Nice catch by Tate Pringle. Holds on, advances the football up to the 41-yard line. That's a first down, Campbellsville. Got some defensive adjustments coming in for the defensive substitutions, coming in for the Bears. Campbellsville rushes to the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap, gets it more set. He goes over to the right. Standing way outside. Morissette turns the corner. We got a flag. I think this one will be coming back. It's usually in the vicinity of the hold. 2 flags are down, so 2 officials saw the same call. It is going to be a hold on Campbellsville. He'll be marked off from the point of infraction. Let's see where they're going to mark this one. Put mark at the 32-yard line. Should bring up first and 19 for Campbellsville. Pringle in motion. Fake. Nice defense pressure from the Bears. Elmore using his athleticism to get outside. He's able to escape the pocket, escape the tackle. Was able to pick up the penalty yardage. Maybe even picked up one more. Should bring up second and 9 potentially. No, they're going to call this one and mark him just short. It's second and 11. 30 seconds go in the third period. Campbellsville does not have to snap it if they don't want to here in the third period. Elmore's looking over the coach to get his signal. 20 on the game clock. That's why they do have to snap it. They only got 10 on the play clock. My apologies. They will have to have one more snap here in the third period. Elmore gets the snap, pinches over to Morissette. Turns the corner, goes north and south. Pick up about 4 or 5 yards for the running back. And that'll be the last play in the third quarter. And after 3 quarters of play, the UPIKE Bears leading this one 13-7. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the W.C. Hambley Athletic Complex in Pikeville, Kentucky. After 3 quarters of play, UPIKE leading this one 13-7. The Bears return the opening kickoff in the second half, 92 yards for a touchdown. That's all the offense they had in that third period. We got 3rd and 5 here from 46. Campbellsville on the drive. Elmore gets the snap. Sets his feet, throws the football. Got a receiver wide open. That's Tate Pringle. Makes the grab, and he's in the end zone for his second touchdown reception of the afternoon. Now tied up at 13. Elmore, 59 yards to Tate Pringle. I'm sorry, 54 yards to Tate Pringle. Pringle's able to split the two safeties. And that young man, that speed, he gets behind you, he's gone. Number 36, Devin Neely, will be on to kick the extra point for Campbellsville. Snaps back, kicks up. Neely's good. Neely's kick is good, so Campbellsville leading this one 14-13 with 14:50 to go in the fourth period. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the W.C. Hambley Athletic Complex. 14:50 to go in the fourth period. Campbellsville on the opening play of the fourth period goes 54 yards. Chase Elmore to Tate Pringle for his second receiving touchdown of the afternoon. So Campbellsville's played 2 games this year. Tate Pringle has caught 2 touchdown passes both games. That young man is quite a player. So now the Bears have got to try to respond. Dublin's going to be back deep for the Bears, along with, looked like it's Henson. Neely will kick. Getting the kick alignment, make sure everybody is properly aligned. Only got 10 on the play clock. Checking with everybody. Down to 5 on the play clock. They may get called for. Kicks off. That's Henson. He's going to catch the football about the 5-yard line. He gets across the 20 to 21-yard line. So the Bears will start their drive at the 21-yard line.
Henson on the return. In about 15. Sets up first down 10.
So Henson return is good for 15 yards. So 14:44 to go here in the fourth period. 14-13 Campbellsville. Getting a Shelton in the backfield with Wofford. Stafford's checked in game for the Bears at wide receiver. He's closest to the sideline on the left. Wofford calls for the football, gives it to Shelton, goes up the middle. They breaking a couple of tackles. He's still going. But they're going to mark Shelton with his forward progress. I think we'll give him 2 yards. Maybe 3. It is. They give him 3. Take it down and 7. Tackled by number 59, Anthony Sams for the Tigers. The second half, the Tigers' defensive penetration has been impressive. Shelton has had 0 running lanes. Johnson goes in motion for the Bears. Wofford calls for the football, gets it, hands it off to Shelton. He's met at number 3. My roster says that's John Carruthers, but I don't think that's Carruthers, though. You know number 3 is today. Is it Carruthers? Okay. It is Carruthers on the tackle. My apologies. Grad student from Memphis, Tennessee. Had 10 tackles last week against Thomas More. 3rd down to 5 from the 26. Wofford got trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Wofford gets the football. Going through his progression, nice strong throw, gets it out there. Let's see who makes this reception. That's he's gonna go all the way. Who is this? That's Ben Henson. 74-yard connection between Wofford and Henson, and the Bears leading this one 19-14. Nice strong. We got a flag down. I know. Hold on University of Pikeville. From the previous spot, number 74 for the Bears, Jalen Stone pleading his case to the official, to both officials. Neither one's listening to him, though. And that flag is way back at the 18-yard line. Best thing to do is not say anything else to the official. He's already thrown a couple of unsportsmanlike conduct today. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 15. From the 16-yard line. So it's 2 touchdowns that's been wiped off the board today due to holds. Strong throw from Wofford to Henson for the touchdown, but again, holding wipes it off the board. So the Bears have had 2 TDs wiped off due to holds. And now they're facing 3rd and 15 from their own 16-yard line, trailing 14-13. With 13:06 going in the fourth period. We're down to 5 on the play clock. Wofford better snap his football quick down to 1. He gets the snap off. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Defensive pressure by the Tigers. Try to see this 53, I believe. Grover Russell, freshman from Louisville, Kentucky. So the quarterback keeper goes, it's actually a loss of 2 for the Bears. So now the Bears with a punt. Go from having a 74-yard touchdown to being backed up 12 yards with the penalty yardage and the loss on the quarterback keeper. I bring Sanford in to punt for the Bears, freshman from Florida. Runs runs to the right, kicks the football. Fair catch is called for. It's taken by number 9, Patrick Oden. And the Tigers will take over from the 43-yard line. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to WC Hambly Athletic Complex. 12-14 going fourth period. The Bears trailing this from 14-13. Hand off to Morissette. A bunch of Bears in on the tackle. Number 55, Luke Atkinson on the first Bear there. Give Morissette a gain of maybe 2 on the play. Bring up second down and 8. Morissette is a load. 6'1", 259 from Alabama. If he gets his shoulders turned square and running north to south, he's got some speed as well. Got 2 receivers on both sides with Morissette beside Elmore. Gets a solid call from his coach. Chase Elmore takes the snap, goes back, goes through his progression, steps up in the pocket. He's going to decide to run, slides about the 47-yard line. Up pickup of 2, bringing up down 3rd down and 6. A key defensive play here for the Bears. Elmore has looked more confident as this game has continued for Campbellsville. Gets the snap, rolls to his right. Got pressure coming from the Bears, throws on the run. Of course, should have a hold. It is on the Bears. I think a penalty is going to be on number 39, Jasquez Russ. So it'll be a first down Campbellsville after the penalty. As the officials discuss it. Calling pass interference, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll be first down and 10 for Campbellsville. Let's see where they're going to mark this one. It'll be marked from the 47. It should be the 38-yard line. It is. So Campbellsville will take over again, winning this one 14-13 with 10:49 to go in the fourth period. Elmore with Hinton to his left this time. Hands off to him. Hops Morissette beside him. Elmore's going to keep it. He's going to pick up another first down. Big kid on the sideline. Elmore shows a lot of athleticism. Faked the handoff to Morissette. The Bears converged on him. Elmore kept it. Got to the left side and picked up 11 yards. Another first down for the Tigers. So in that first quarter, the Bears had Elmore confused, but now Elmore's got this Bears defense figured out in the second half. Got 2 touchdown passes on the day. A variety of plays where he's ran and used his legs to pick up first downs. Elmore fakes the handoff, throws up. The ball's picked off. The second one of the day for the Bears. Got a running lane. Elmore makes the tackle. That's going to be on number 19, Timothy Butler, with the interception. Had a big pass breakup earlier in the game as well, defending Tate Pringle. So now the Bears back in business. So last week against Thomas More, Elmore threw 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Today he's thrown 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Young man has a lot of ability. Very athletic quarterback as well too. Once he progresses a little bit more through this collegiate game, he's going to be a force to deal with in the Mid-South in the next few years. But the Bears defense able to turn him over. Now let's see if the Bears offense can get something going. Shelton to Wofford's left. Takes the snap, steps back, nice strong throw. And pass him over to Henson. She'll be a 9-yard pickup. Bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Bears. Wofford's done a better job throwing the football, throwing it much more confidently here in the second half as well. Shelton will stay in the football game. Alexander Carmichael. No, I'm sorry, it's 82, not 32. 82 is Randy Raymond. Checks in as well. 2 receivers on both sides. With Shelton the side of Wofford, takes a snap. Quarterback keeper goes up the middle. I don't think he got it. 2 different spots by the officials. This near official says no, but the far official says has a different spot. But they're going to go with this closer official. They're going to give him the first down.
Over on the keeper, first down, Bears.
The 2 officials had 2 different spots, and they went with the official closest to the chains and called it the first down. So the Bears will move the chains 1st and 10 with 8:55 to go here in the 4th period, trailing 14-13. The Bears defense, a couple big plays today, 2 interceptions and a goal line stand at the 1-yard line, has really kept the Bears in this football game. Wofford with Shelton to his left. Hands it off to Shelton. Gets a hole on the right side. Keeps on chugging those legs. They can pick up 5 yards for Shelton. They'll bring up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard line. It may be a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. My apologies. So Wofford will look over to Coach Lamb, get the signs, relay it to his teammates. Down to 15 on the play clock. Snaps his hand, calls for a snap. Hands it off to Shelton off the right side once again. Campbellsville says not this time. Shelton tries to keep on battling, try to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does so. So bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Number 99, Micah Corley on the tackle for the Tigers. Nice defensive play. They tried that right side a couple of times. Had success the first time. The second time, not so much. 3rd and 4. Probably 4-down territory here for the Bears. He sets his feet, throws off his back foot. Has a reception. Let's say if it's going to be a catch and a fumble. And they're going to call it a catch. They throw the bean bag. So it'll be a first down UPIKE. That catch is by number 82, Randy Raymond. A bang play there. I wasn't sure if I don't know if he had an opportunity to make a football play, but it was instantaneous. But the official threw the beanbag. The Bears were driving with 7 minutes to go here in the 4th period, trailing by 1. Wofford over to Shelton. Shelton patiently runs behind the line of scrimmage. Now turns it up north to south. Will pick up about 7. Maybe give him 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Big time play there for Devon Wofford. Throwing off his back foot showed a nice strong arm. Randy Raymond did a nice job too of securing the football before the hit came. The ball went out of bounds on the fumble. The Bears retained possession though. Jaden Neese checked in, joined the backfield with Wofford. Again, we haven't seen Sanders since the 1st period. I hope he's okay. Wofford calls for the snap. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Jaden Neese. Goes on the right side. No, it's a play action pass. Wofford's pass is too long. It's going to be picked off by Campbellsville. That's going to be number 28 on the interception. I believe that's Chance Lucas. It is Lucas. That's it. We've caught his name as well. Wofford threw that football off his back foot. It floated on him, went over the receiver's head. Luke was able to make a play on the football, and Campbellsville was able to turn it over. So with 6:08 to go in the 4th period, Campbellsville leading this one 14-13. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. So we're back to action here at the WC Hambley Athletic Complex. After Wofford's second interception of the day, Campbellsville takes over at the 5-yard line. They'll pick up 4 yards on the first carry. Look, that was more set. Bring up for the Tigers on the carry. It is. It now brings up 2nd and 6. 5:40 to go here in the fourth period. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Bears trailing this one 14-13. Elmore takes a snap. I think he's got free play. He does. Throws it up. Going for Pringle over his head. But it's going to be an offsides penalty on UPIKE. So that will give Campbellsville a 2nd and 1. Nice job by the freshman recognizing the penalty. And if you're going to throw the football up, get it in Pringle's hand if you can.
Ball be on the 14-yard line, 2nd down.
So UPIKE's up to their 11th penalty of the afternoon for 115 yards. So it brings up a 2nd and 2. Hand off to Morissette, his 17th carry of the game. Goes up the middle, picks up the first down. Picks up about 5 on that carry. Gets him up to 87 yards on the afternoon, I believe. Elmore in the afternoon's 10 of 21, 2 interceptions, 168 yards, and 2 touchdowns as well. Campbellsville will be taking their time the rest of the game here if they can. Leading this one 14-13, so yeah, Morissette's up to 17 carries, 86 yards. Elmore surveys the defense, is looking at that play clock as well, no hurry. Down to 5 on the play clock. Calls a snap, hands it off. As Morissette tries to get around to the end, unable to do so. That's number 41 for UPIKE on the tackle. It's Matthew Horn, the sophomore from Johnson Central High School with the tackle. I'll bring up 2nd.
Sets up 2nd 12.
2nd 12, so a loss of 2. Morissette was saying the game. It's been Morissette and Hinton in the backfield for the Tigers today. Again, I've been impressed by the freshman quarterback as well from Campbellsville. Under 10 on the play clock. 2nd 12 from the 16. Elmore is going to take the snap. Hand it off to Morissette. Tries the right side once again. Got a little bit more room this time. That's number 20 on the tackle for the Bears. As Cedric Thomas come up in the defensive back position to tackle Morissette at the legs. Again, Morissette's a solid young man. You definitely got to get him low if you can. Morissette will check out on the 3rd and 7 play here for the Tigers. And the Tigers will go 5 wide. Down to almost 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth period. Again, the Bears trailing this one by 1. Key play for the Bears who want to take it back in this ball game. Down to 5 on the play clock. Elmore sees it. Calls for the snap. Gets the snap. Sets his feet. Now he's going to scramble around a little bit looking for a receiver, throwing on the run. He does so, throws out of bounds, so the Bears get the stop they need. Brings up 4th down and 7.
Elmore's pass incomplete. I'll make it 4th down.
From the 21-yard line. They'll force the punt. Let's see if we have Tate Pringle being there punting. He is. Again, he's an offensive weapon on the punt team. He has a really good leg as well. He's always a threat to run, too.
89.
Pringle's got a rush on the afternoon. He had that fake punt, 22-yard rush. Here comes a snap. He's going to kick. Low line drive kick. Big bounce. He's get out of the way. Thomas fake like he's going to pick it up. He's going to roll dead. at the 33-yard line. So the Bears will take over with 3:01 to go in the fourth period. 14-13 Campbellsville. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to WC Hambley Athletic Complex. 3:01 go in the fourth period. UPIKE trailing this one 14-13. They'll take over at the 33-yard line. Wofford sends Shelton in motion. Quarterback keeper tries to go up the middle. Campbellsville has a host of tacklers there.
Wolford on the keeper. In 3 on the play.
I think that was Carruthers on the one of the tacklers. Also looked like Grover Russell was in on the tackle as well too. Called his name a couple times. And Anthony Sams. Pick up a 4. 2:30 to go. Wofford calls for the football. He has it. They pick the blitz up. No, Wofford's able to escape the blitz. Gets on the out on the right side. He's going to scramble. He should have enough for the first down to stop the clock. Goes right out at the stick. Yeah, they're going to move the chains. And the clock's already started.
First and 10, 43-yard line.
So they're looking. So under 2 minutes, the clock is running. He looks at Justin Lamb, gets the call. The Bears have all 3 timeouts, trailing this one 14-13. Wofford calls for the snap. We're down to 1:45. Gets the football. Here comes a blitzer from Campbellsville, unable to bring him down. Wofford throws off his back foot once again. Pass is broke up over there by Campbellsville. I think that's number 19. Malcolm Walker for the Tigers on the play. The senior defensive back from Cynthiana, Harrison County product. Nice defensive play, so it brings up 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. 1:41 to go. Wofford got 2 receivers on both sides. And we got a penalty on Artis Clark. False start, so back the Bears up 5 yards. They'll take them back to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 15. Wofford on the afternoon, 17 carries, 105 yards. Shelton's got 18 carries, 78 yards. Wofford's also 18 of 32 through the air for 194 yards, 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Clark leads the Bears in the afternoon with receiving 5 catches, 63 yards with a long of 41. And Sutton's got 3 catches for 56 yards, a long of 45. Bears need one of those long plays right here at the end of the fourth quarter. Wofford, nice strong throw, a little bit too low though for Johnson. Johnson was wanting a flag. The official denied that request. That brings up 3rd and 15 from 38. We're down to 1:37 to go. The Bears do have all 3 timeouts. It is 4 down territory. Bears baseball game 2. We're at the bottom of the 2nd in Bethel. 3-3. DeMarco Miller hit his 2nd home run of the day for the Bears. Johnson going motion for the Bears. Comes from right to left. Wofford goes back, sets his feet, looking deep, throws off his back foot. The ball is hanging in the air. Artis Clark goes up high for the catch. Nice break up there by the defender. I think that is David Buckley, a defensive back from Savannah, Georgia. Only a freshman, a young team for Campbellsville. Making some big time plays today. So 4th and 15. So the Bears, 4th and 15 from 38-yard line, trailing this one 14-13. Campbellsville's going to call a timeout. Let's send it back to the station. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the W.C. Hambly Athletic Complex, where we're in the fourth quarter. 1 minute 31 to go. Campbellsville winning this one 14-13 over UPIKE. The situation is this. The Bears are facing a 4th down and 15 from their own 38-yard line. Campbellsville called timeout. The Bears do have all 3 of their timeouts, so they're unable to pick up this first down. They can extend the game, calling their timeouts, counting on their defense to make a stop. So for the Bears coming out, you'll see Clark, also Raymond, Shelton in the backfield. I think I see Johnson and Henson as well for the Bears. So 4th and 15, Campbellsville's going to back up their defense a bit, play a little bit of a slight, soft prevent defense. The linebacker's going to rush. Wofford's going to rear back, throw the football, throws it up, and it's going to be picked off by Campbellsville. And the ball will go down. But Campbellsville on the interception. That's going to be number 19, Malcolm Walker, a senior defensive back from Cynthiana. We caught his name a couple times in the fourth quarter. It's Wofford's 3rd interception of the afternoon. And with 1 minute 19 to go, the Bears have to play perfect football the rest of the way to extend this game at all. They do have all 3 timeouts. So if Campbellsville was able to pick up a first down, this ball game is over. So the Bears have missed a couple extra points. Well, they missed an extra point and 2 field goals. And Campbellsville's made their kicks. That's been the difference in the game so far. Hands off to Morissette, turns north and south. Nice penetration by the Bears. The Bears should call timeout. Number 90 in on stop Jonathan Cross for the Bears, a freshman from Marietta, Georgia. According to the spot, no gain, so it should bring up 2nd and 10. And Bears baseball again down at Bethel, Tennessee. We're in the top of the 3rd inning now, 3-3. Bears won that first game today 6-5. Thanks to the long ball. Jeremy Polito hit a 2-run homer. DeMarco Miller hit a home run. Braxton Ratliff come in and got the save for the Bears. Nice strong outing by Colin Finelli. Ratliff got the save here in the second game. Bethel scores 3 in the bottom of the first, and then in the top of the second, DeMarco Miller hit a 2-run bomb, his 2nd of the afternoon, to tie it up at 3. Ethan Sternhouse is on the mound for the Bears in game 2. The Bears are batting in the top of the 3rd. But here we are back in the Hambly Athletic Complex. 1 minute 15 to go. Bears got 2 timeouts to go. Hands it off to Morissette, north to south. Nice penetration by the Bears once again. I think it might be Matthew Horn on the stop. It is 41 for the Bears. They won't call time. Loss of 2, bring up 3rd and 12 from the 18. So the Bears are 1 stop away from giving themselves a shot. Moore sets up to 21 carries on the afternoon. Strong running back. Morissette again, only a freshman. This Campbellsville team is young but talented. Freshman quarterback, freshman running back. We've called a couple of defensive backs who are freshmen as well too, who are making plays. Morissette 21 carries, 88 yards. On the afternoon, 14 first downs for Campbellsville, 20 for UPIKE. Campbellsville ran the football 34 times, 147 yards. UPIKE's carried it 40 times for 211 yards. So here's the play of the day here, 3rd down and 12. Nope, they're going to, he's Elmore's going to keep it himself. Gets on the outside. The Bears able to stop and to call timeout. So with a minute and 4 to go, Elmore keeps it himself. It gets out from the 18-yard line out to the, looks like the 24-yard line. Pick up a 6. So the Bears call the final timeout of the afternoon, or the second half, excuse me. So Cedric Thomas should be going back for the Bears to return this punt. Be interesting if the Bears maybe try to put on a punt block, but you got to be careful there not run into the kicker. And also Pringle is a very elusive runner as well. And Pringle's one of those type of players who can get the football and dance around a little bit and get the kick off. He's punted 4 times today for an average of 38.8 yards. So minute and 4 to go. Thomas is back for the Bears. They got 10 on the line of scrimmage. Snap the football. Pringle does run around a little bit. Now he's going to kick it. Nice high kick. Gets over Thomas's head. Takes a bounce going toward the sidelines. Thomas is going to try to pick it up. He does so. Dangerous play. Fumbles the football. Campbellsville recovers. And that one will seal it for the Tigers as Thomas tries to save some yardage for the Bears. As the ball was bouncing away from him, trying to pick the football up. Dances out of his hands. And it's another turnover for the Bears on the afternoon. Sideline warning. And that was still with 51.7 seconds to go here in the 4th period. Only thing Campbellsville will have to do is snap the football. And they'll put Zion Kenner as the safety man. So Campbellsville will go into victory formation. So let's just snap this a couple of times and just kneel it down. Elmore will go back, and he does kneel it. Again, the Bears cannot stop the clock. The Bears will fall to 0-2 on the season. Their next game, scheduled game right now, is March the 12th here at the Hambly Athletic Complex. They'll take on the Thomas More Saints. 30 seconds going the game clock. Elmore takes a snap and kneel it. And that should be at the last time they'll have to make that play, and they do. Everybody's starting to shake hands now. I'm impressed by this Campbellsville team. They only picked up 1 first down in that first quarter, but the rest of the game, they kept battling, and I thought that freshman Chase Elmore played an outstanding game. He and the combination of Morris in that backfield is going to wreak some havoc in the Mid-South Conference. So let's send it back to the station. We'll try to get some final stats. You're watching Bears football on the UPIKE Sports Network.